Ew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second installment of Trails from Zero. Last time, we started our brand new story in the city of Crossbell, and we went into Crossbell's regional variant of sewer. It's a lowland sewer, if you will. The Geofront. Get used to that shit.
Yeah.
You can see where we're going to be starting this episode. But I swear, we'll also get some fun city intrigue and gangs of New York action this time as we finish the prologue, which is my goal for this stream. So, let's hop right in. I've done side quests off screen, so we can just move straight along with our actual mandatory mission.
What kind of side quests do we have? It was like
we found a man's wallet, keys, and train ticket, and we surveyed vacant apartments for City Hall. You know, usual
police work,
saving the world kind of stuff.
Like at this point, if you hired bracers to like wash your car or do grocery shopping, like will they do it?
Yeah, that's what they would send Estelle and Joshua to do at the beginning of Trails in the Sky.
Yeah.
Like, that's what all the baby bracers are for.
Your car?
Oh, I'm stupid. We don't go here yet. We're going into the Geofront. Yeah, no.
I guess that's why bracers are more popular, because I can't imagine.
Perform a service for the public.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
bracers are explicitly for the protection and support of citizens, and cops are cops. But we'll, this game has an interesting take on bracers versus the role that the police play in Crossbell and the role that the special support section plays that is a little more nuanced than just, yep, we're bracers.
We're bracers.
And I think it's pretty neat in the end. Anyway, we're gonna blow this fucking thing up.
Oh, I can't wait to see more bad monster designs.
I think...
Oh, it carried over.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think this game has less... radial symmetry, at least.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell that the monster designs are still pretty close. Like, that little rat with the spike ball ears. Like, I like that one because, like, at least it's a monster, but, like, I don't know. I can tell it was designed by the same dude.
That's fair.
What's most important to me is that the pink sheep monkey is back.
Oh yeah, the creepy sheepy?
That's in every game.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can now get this
I'd be
chest.
greatly disappointed.
Oh.
Ooh.
You broke into the crossbell.
Yep.
Chests don't talk in this one?
They do.
Yeah, they do only in this localized version. We'll go back and check it out real quick after this.
I like to imagine it's only in Liberal, and it's only Joshua.
Yeah.
Liberal is like, it's the native habitat of the particular subspecies of sassy chest.
Somebody, it was some, like, E-rank bracer's job to put notes in all of the treasure chests.
That's just Estelle's running commentary in her brain.
This one's just
wow,
lore.
that's like, yeah.
But yeah, this is the Crossed Bell, one of them anyway. There are several, but that's the main one.
Oh.
I guess they also added chain battles.
Battle chain, yeah. How about that?
I'm surprised by how much shit I was like, I'm glad Cold Steel has this, is already in this game.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting it to be a bigger leap, to be honest. That makes me happy. It gives me more reasons to tell people to say fuck Cold Steel 1.
Actually, the second Crossbell game is the one in which they introduce Master Quartz. However, the Master Quartz in that one are extremely basic and boring. They're basically just a glorified, it's like a quartz, but it gives you more. And they still have you get arts by having certain numbers of things in them, so
sucks.
Functionally, I think of the modern quartz system as having debuted in Cold Steel. What? I was in the door, you bitch! That-
he
Got
grabbed
jumped.
Tio.
I will say
no.
one thing. I don't remember if this changes in the next game or if it was changed in Cold Steel. Not having your whole party trailing after you to get hit by monsters was a very welcome change.
Yeah.
Are they auto-battling, or are they just very quick at combat? I am not auto-battling. I am, however, holding down turbo the whole time and just mashing basic attacks, because that's all we need for those fights.
In case anyone needs, like, the lore behind why I started bullying Aram for using arts, it's because I think that 99.9% of Trails encounters should look like this, and arts requires going through 2 sub-menus, which makes it the worst option in every battle in the game, in my brain.
I think there's a heal thing up ahead. Yeah, the combat probably looks like completely face roll right now, and it is, but it will get interesting as we go through the game.
Yeah.
I won't
That's usually how it
re-explain
works.
everything for the benefit of people who didn't see Trails in the Sky, because the mechanics don't matter that much, but basically, we all have these little devices called orbments. They have a certain number of slots into which we can put, not magic, but technology magic gems called quartz.
Special rocks.
Yeah, special rocks, and depending on the special rocks we put in, we get different stat boosts, and we get access to different quote-unquote spells. These are also technically not magic. Magic exists and is something else.
Magic is something else, yeah.
But functionally, this is like the game's magic system. And so we have access to almost nothing right now, but we'll get some special sauce as we go. We'll be the special sauce section.
Yeah. What? Ooh.
Yeah, this friendly-looking fellow.
Oh man, that's horrifying.
Please kill me! Special support section. Have you received my request to end me, to pop me like a birthday balloon?
Oh God, we'll do it for free.
balloon.
I will retain when I explode and become bat-flavored confetti. Will I dream? God, I hope not.
What the fuck?
Okay, he's weak to everything, but especially water.
Yeah.
Go for
That
it.
was very evocative.
We'll go
He's
for hitting
weak.
multiple enemies when we can.
He's weak to cholesterol.
So am I.
Yeah.
The human body
Oh,
tends
we
to
got a... So Rush is a new turn bonus in this game that just gives you 2 actions, which I think also lets you...
okay.
It effectively can also act as a 0 arts, I believe. Or you can just do, like, 2 attacks.
Okay.
You're super weak to water, right? Yeah. I think I'll...
Can you slap S-crafts on that, or we would not be so lucky?
I don't think... Well, let's see. Yeah, I can... No, okay, I can scraft for free. You know what? I actually will do that because S-crafts have long delay normally.
Nice.
And then we'll just start getting... Oh, well, alright.
It is difficult for any parent to watch their children go before them, but I'm in such pain. I welcome death for all of us. We go together.
Dad, I'm not fucked up at all.
Us. You will not carry my genes into the future. You will not poison our kind with my mass. You may think the pain destruction
okay.
of our family is evil, but there is nothing more inconsiderate than letting my pain go another generation into the world. Pop me! Pop me!
God.
Jello. What the fuck? I can visualize it. It's taking place on Grandpa's bed from Stardew Valley. The bed is bowing under his great weight.
I know I look like a balloon that can easily be punctured, but I am one giant cyst. It's a nightmare.
Not
getting
totally
worse.
in love with how this bit has developed as it's gone on.
I'm incentivizing you to end me faster. Is your turbo on? It better
We have
be.
to end him as soon as we can, Aram.
Chapter 5 of this joke. My bowel movements. Hurry up.
Fuck.
I'm
Boy, I
trying.
can't wait to have Jello back in a game with me. I wonder what kind of funny bits he'll do. Oh no!
Oh, we're talking about brat cysts.
And the sweet embrace of death.
Thank you.
Good work, everyone.
Not to be a downer, but that guy was way weaker than the one Arios took down.
That may be so, but as long as we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome.
Agreed.
Wow, we're all best friends all of a sudden.
I love you. Also,
Oh.
I deactivated the lock on the inner door.
I deactivated the lock on your heart. Smooch.
That should
Oh.
save us a lot of time, so we should go that way. Have you ever played Skyrim?
Gotcha. When did she even do that?
Sorry, can you read that again, Austin?
Gotcha!
Thank you.
So that's the natural way I would write that contraction, and I wrote it in the epithet book. But then no, I was like, I know how Aram's gonna see that and go gotcha.
Gotcha!
out loud, so I
Gotcha!
have to not spell it that way.
Pressing the button does nothing. Oh, fuck. How about this one? Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
Nope, we got full healed because we
Get a
all leveled.
Get a spicy blast of sewer gas.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you blow me up.
My ancestors are smiling at me, cops. Can you say the same?
Probably, since cops are kind of a family business.
God.
Horrible cell phone.
Lloyd Bannings of the Special Support Section speaking. It's me. How are things going? Chief Sergey! Actually, we
Not-
just eliminated the monster.
You would not believe the awful shit we just had to deal with in the sewers.
Perfect. And I'm not going to hear about it either, Click. Where are you now? Near the exit of the Geofront. Why? Which one? That's not too far away. What?
That's not too far away, unless it's the one in the lighthouse, or the one in the casino, or the one in the residential district, or the one that just
Yeah.
goes on for 5 minutes.
Oh no.
I need you guys to investigate something immediately. Drop your support requests for now and make it your top priority.
But sir, I haven't turned them in yet. Fuck you, die. Nah, I have. But it would be
Don't
funny.
forget.
Yeah.
Got it. So, what is it that needs investigating?
My dick.
Head over to the downtown district on the double. It's in the southeastern part of the city. Some residents there contacted the police. Apparently, we have to answer those. Two delinquent gangs are at each other's throats and are about to start a brawl. What? Stop them before there's trouble. Good luck! Hold on! Stopping a fight isn't exactly what I'd call an investigation. He hung up on me!
Was that the chief? What did he say?
I can tell it ain't gonna be fun, judging by the look on your face.
Oh, you could say that. He wants us to do police work.
Delinquent gangs in the downtown district?
Didn't we run into some of those brats when we were down there earlier?
Oh, did we?
According to the database, two rival gangs known as the Saber Vipers and the Testaments recently formed downtown. Skirmishes between the two of them are daily occurrences now, it says.
Really? Ugh, a whole lot has changed in the 3 years I was gone, I guess. Well, whatever. We should hurry there and assess the situation. We have to find a way to calm them down before the situation escalates.
Agreed.
Downtown district it is, then. We should hurry there and assess the situation. We need to be able to ask the GM up to 3 questions.
Yeah.
A little mask reference for you all in chat.
Not when I fail the roll.
Huh!
Look! Over there!
Check it out. Looks like things are about to get heated. Hey, you blue bastards! Keep up that ego and you're gonna get murdered!
You damn bugs have been getting on our nerves for far too long. Pretty ballsy of you to pull this underhanded crap on us.
This is go for it, Mo.
This is precisely why you Neanderthals are so annoying. We don't need to rely on underhanded tactics to take care of bums like yourselves.
And besides, you were the ones who sent one of our bugs.
Our bugs?
One of our bugs to the hospital.
One of our bats.
That was an accident.
What's the saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? I hope you're prepared for the judgment I'm going to pass on you. Get it? Because we're the Testaments. We're the Testaments, baby.
Oh, no.
Fine by us, you blue bastards. Wald doesn't need to be here for us to kick your asses.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Wazi's presence is unnecessary for us to take out the trash.
So in actual fact,
Unfortunately.
I think Wazi is how they pronounce it.
Wazi is how they pronounce it.
I'd
They are
like to
wrong.
veto that
I
and
would
just-
like to veto
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
What do you call
Wheezy.
How do you pronounce it?
Wazy.
Wheezy?
You know,
Wazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
you know what his last name is?
Oh, don't spoil it. Mo's gonna
We
love
gotta,
him when
yeah,
he shows
we're
up.
gonna get there.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm ready. Oh god. Prepare for the crusade, everyone. It's time we eliminate these Saber Viper scumbags. It's really a cool name, the Saber Vipers.
This is Lloyd.
Hold it!
Objection! The hell?
Never seen them around before.
Cease
Lloyd
your
Banks.
fighting immediately. Your thoughtless actions are causing a disturbance for all of the residents living here. Huh?
Who do you think you are to show up out of nowhere and tell us what to do?
The downside of not having a uniform.
How do we proceed?
Kill him.
We're gonna be like, hey, it's the fuzz.
We're with the CPD's Special Support Section. We've received a request from residents of the area to intervene.
What? You're police officers?
Oh no.
Ha 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 ha! Ain't no way in
No
hell.
way in hell!
There's no way they'd respond to a request like that. The cops never come here.
At least come up with a more convincing lie than that.
We're being serious. Regardless, that doesn't change the fact that you're disturbing the other residents.
It's just me, the old woman in the back. Get 'em, boys.
I want to see some teeth fly.
I collect them.
Bloodsport.
If you're so intent on handing out ass kickings, why not take it outside the city? I'm sure you guys could use the exercise. Ha! You got guts, I'll give you that! Thinking you can waltz into the downtown district and run your mouth like that?
We have our own code we follow here. Get out of here, piss baby. Just leave. Keep pushing your luck and you're gonna get sent to an early grave.
Which we can preside over and read you your last rites. We're the Testaments!
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that the new snake guy for this? Instead of a snake guy, it's just a guy who just goes, ah!
We're the Testaments! Yeah!
This ain't looking too hot.
Are there no other conclusions to this situation?
I suppose we have no other choice.
What do we have here? I didn't notice how cute those 2 chicks were. You trying to
I'm
act cool so
14.
you can impress them?
Hey, why don't you babes ditch these losers and come hang out with some real men?
I am 14.
Are you out of your minds? She's 14. This isn't the time to hit on women
And children.
and children.
Why don't we rid ourselves of these nuisances first? We can continue our fight after. You okay with that, Red Plagues? Like the 10 plagues were the test.
God, it's better.
Fine by us. Take him down, boys.
It's shrieking.
All right.
Lower
We're with the testaments.
These guys look like they're little cult boys. That this is an acceptable get up to wear around town in broad daylight for your gang fights. It's fucking embarrassing. At least the other guys are just wearing what seem to be tracksuits, which is normal.
To be fair,
attire.
the hooded ones look like tracksuits too. They just look like the tracksuits that you're gonna wear whenever you put the cyanide in your drink and wait for the aliens to arrive.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I have some issues with these gangs so far, and they all have to do with style.
Really, nothing about any of the bullshit with Lucille.
Yeah.
I still have. She was a clown, okay? I don't think these guys are clowns. I could be wrong. I can stand corrected.
You literally never know with this franchise.
Who is a clown?
This is your guy, Jello, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you beat them, Artie. Damn, these guys ain't no amateurs.
Those two chicks, I thought they were just their groupies, eh?
Hey, that's our thing.
What's with her staff? The thing nearly fried me.
What the hell? Stop screwing with us! You guys are just bracers, aren't you? I told you already. We're police officers.
There's no convincing them, is there?
Fine, have it your way. No point going easy on them. There's no way you're beating us at full force. That's right. Even we, the punk gangs of downtown, were really holding back. Never mind. There goes my spleen.
We must show them the true power of the Testaments, even if they are bracers. Amen. Oh, they're so embarrassing.
Show them our holy retribution.
With the testaments.
The Testaments. Amen.
Okay, so
Is this Wazy?
this is his opposite number, Walled Whales. I'll let him show up.
And then the bidding may begin.
And then this is Wazy on the other side.
I want to be Wazy if I can grab him.
Okay. I think then, Austin, you should be Walled, because if I try to do him, it'll be too similar to Randy.
Alright.
I think you'll know, yeah.
What?
This fucking ketchup
it's
and mustard
Walter
boy.
again.
Well,
Walled! Ugh.
oh no. A double no. What?
You
You
came
came in?
Crazy. Oh, these guys must be.
two mental patients. Looks like our head honchos have entered the battlefield.
Oh no.
You guys have been having fun while I was passed out. So, anyone care to explain what the hell's going on here?
How do we put this? We were trying to teach them blue bastards a lesson, and these four chumps came up out of nowhere and interrupted our fight. What?
You moron. Didn't I tell you to use that damn head of yours before you start shit? Are you dumbasses trying to piss all over my reputation by taking up fights in public? Is that it?
No, sir, that wasn't our intention. We'd never do anything to piss all over your reputation. Lol. Oops.
Enough.
I'm Cool Boy. And what do you all have to say for yourselves?
Unforeseen boy.
Unforeseen boy. Yeah, let me know if you have any notes on his voice. Do you intend to disobey my
It's
orders?
pretty much exactly what I would imagine.
Hear us out, Wazzy. They started taunting us, and that's why we.
Do not make excuses. Oh no, this guy's gonna be Goldoa.
Wazi's will is, Wazi's will is absolute. Spare us the unnecessary explanation.
Yes, sir.
We'll reflect upon our actions. It's fine, as long as you guys understand.
You guys haven't changed a bit. You friggin' disgust me, dude! Making your men dress up in those creepy-ass threads. You think you're a cult leader or something?
Yes.
I didn't force anyone to wear these garments. Check out my midriff, by the way. You're not much better than I.
Check out mine!
Not bad.
Yeah. It's abs day!
You're not much better than I am. Look at you, taking your anger out on your subordinates. Is that any way for a leader to act?
What is happening, Lloyd?
What's with these two?
I can't gauge what's happening with their relationship.
Anyway, why don't we set aside our differences for now? Are you guys actually police officers? You definitely don't look the part, that's for sure.
They ain't half bad at fighting, though. Especially the redhead. His body's built like an ox.
Cute compliment. Wouldn't say I'm as ripped as you, though.
As for the two ladies with you, there's no way you can convince me they're police officers. Gotta admit, they're good-looking gals, though.
They don't look racist enough to be a police officer.
Ugh, how flattering.
I am 14.
She's 14!
It's true, though. We're the CPD's new recruits. We're the Special Support Section, a division that was just established.
Oh, you're the ones that appeared in today's issue of the Crossbell Times, then.
Times, then.
Toimes.
If we're in the
Boing.
most recent issue of the Crossbell Times, then that means...
We're famous!
How could it be? Did they report on our rescue efforts?
Huh? These guys pull off something big?
I think they're supposed to be those poor
Those
I think they're
poor-
supposed. I feel like we gotta assign accents to these two gangs, and they can't both be. Hey, I'm walking.
Hey!
Let's
I
do
think
it,
they're
yeah.
supposed. I don't know what the second accent should be. I think they're supposed to be those poser bracers in the news. Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose your so-called contributions helped with the rescue effort to some extent.
Ugh.
I'll stop teasing you, poor guys. Oh yeah, okay, this is his voice. My name's
What?
Wazy. Wazy Hemisphere.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
That's
So
my
is-
real name.
Is that what it is in Japanese too? This isn't a
Yes.
translation
Yeah.
goof?
Nope, that
No,
is
this
straight
is
up
his name.
Oh.
It's like
That's the only excuse for how that
What I-
could be his name.
But this guy's name always reminds me, like, you can tell this is like Bacano vibes because people have names like this. It's
Yeah.
on the same level as Jacuzzi Splot, or my favorite name from the Death Note novels, Backyard Bottom Slash.
I was gonna say, like, hello, Ryoko Narita? Yes, hello. It's me, the guy with the stepsister kink who writes the Kiseki games. Hi, why are you calling me? Our artist recommended I should reach out to you. I cannot think of a character name for one of our gang leaders. It's kind of like a turn of the century gang vibe, so I figured you'd be great. His name is Wazy Hemisphere. Perfect. Thank you. I suppose you could call me the leader of the Testaments. Relax.
Are you human? Relax. I'm
Relax.
Wazy Hemisphere. So, no.
Why the uncertainty?
His mouth that's like on his back says because it's not on his face.
We make the joke that they look like potato babies, but that guy looks
That guy looks a lot like a potato baby.
You suit the image of a leader far more than I do. That shiny bald head of yours fits the role perfectly.
Nuts.
Drag.
Enough screwing around. Wald Wales, leader of the Saber Vipers. So you're Wazy and Wald then? Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings of the Crossbell Police's Special Support Section. I imagine that you don't intend on escalating the conflict any further. Is it fine if I leave the rest to you two?
Oh, Lloyd, you freaking idiot. Look, now they're laughing at us.
So funny!
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how silly you are.
You're
Such a silly boy.
Silly little boy strokes his chest.
You think we plan on de-escalating the situation? What kind of dumbass train of thought is that? What?
The only reason we stopped them is because we haven't finished our preparations. We plan on having the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny once we're ready. Good guys, bad guys, explosions.
As far as the eye can see. And it ain't gonna be the child's play you saw. Which one of us is gonna be left standing? No telling who it will be.
The only one will survive.
I wonder who it'll be.
We ain't stopping till one side's totally dead.
Oh.
You hearing this? You guys really trying to kill each other?
Don't know why you're acting all surprised. Though it's pretty obvious which one of us will get their asses handed to them right now.
I couldn't agree more. At any rate, this is none of your business. Especially not for a bunch of government dogs, much less total greenhorns like yourselves.
Yeah. Roll out, boys.
Yeah.
Let's get going too.
Yes, sir.
What's your deal, man?
What
He
is
really-
your deal?
He's a potato brought to life using orbital technology.
Like GLaDOS and Portal 2.
Yes. They're a handful. I don't think they were joking either.
This is one of my favorite tracks in the game, actually. Yeah, they keep this up, and it won't be much longer till this place is a war zone. Won't be seeing anything other than blood and bones around these parts.
We have technically completed the mission assigned to us by the chief. The problem is beyond the scope of this problem is beyond the scope of our mission, correct?
I disagree. Our mission isn't complete. I don't want to stop now. If we let those guys have their way, then how will we ever regain the trust of the citizens?
A convincing argument.
He's right. We already know their intentions, so why don't we devise a plan to stop them in their tracks, seeing as how they've already humiliated and embarrassed us.
Bit of a tall order, ain't it? We can't just get them to stop with some cheesy one-liner. They'll just laugh their asses off at us.
Again.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
We're gonna handle it ourselves.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt we'd receive any support if we sent in a request to headquarters. Our best bet is to rely on our own strength and search for a solution together, with the Bracer Guild.
Shouldn't we at least inform HQ about what's happening? They might send more frequent patrols to help maintain order.
I doubt it. Think about what happened. Those guys aren't scared of the police at all. They'll keep stirring up trouble regardless. I think headquarters is intentionally avoiding the downtown district.
Yeah.
Indeed, downtown patrols are at a historic low according to the database. All for the purpose of reducing the budget.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head. Doesn't that kind of put us in a tough spot, though? Why not just confront each group head on, beat their asses, and make sure they don't step out of line? You know, like cops.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Hold on a sec.
I got a wonderful idea.
There's something I don't get. Why are they trying to wipe each other out in the first place?
Gangs?
I'm not actually sure either.
Ain't it obvious? They're a bunch of heated hooligans trying to take control of some territory.
I don't think that's the case. If it were that simple, then they wouldn't have to resort to an all-out war. It'd make more sense if they were competing over a vested interest, but they're just a simple gang of delinquents. What could have possibly happened for them to want to completely annihilate one another?
Probably a love triangle.
I am impressed by your deduction.
Likewise.
Ah, I get it now.
What's wrong? Did I say something strange?
Not especially. I'm just trying to come to the realization that you're truly a qualified detective.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but man, Lloyd, you're not making it easy. No kidding, you suck. You're definitely analyzing this from angles I never would have even considered. Huh. One quick glance at the leaders' relationships, and they look pretty chummy.
There is a strong possibility that hidden motive is driving the conflict. A motive only known by the delinquents, and serious enough that they would want to eliminate each other without a second thought.
Yeah, that was my thought process. Well, there's only one thing left to do, right?
You know it.
Yeah.
We shall pay the Saber Vipers and the Testaments a visit. Which one of the two should we speak to first?
I don't think it actually matters. I'm gonna go to the Testaments first.
Hey, what a testament!
Hey, what a Testaments!
We hang out here at Trinity!
In the bar called the Trinity. Interesting.
Love it.
Billiards table?
Oh, I love this theme.
Yeah. Oh, nice. They got a pool table here. Must be one of them so-called billiards clubs. Looks pretty interesting to me.
Trinity is a legitimate operation in possession of a business permit.
We'd better get a good look at the Testament's base of operations.
What business do you have with us?
Kind of an unwelcoming room. With how look at that fucking floor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy to clean the blood off.
Wait, you're...
Those police dogs?
Thank you for cooperating with us earlier. The sign said you were open, so I figured we'd come by and have a friendly chat.
Have you no shame?
What do
What do you
want
want with us? Still me. You better have a good reason for being here.
We'll continue where we left off and settle it once and for all.
Settle down.
Oh?
The back of his head says.
Ew.
Abbas?
Abbas, I think.
Abbas?
Abba?
Abbas? Okay.
Why are you stopping us?
He's not just the boss, he's a boss.
Boss?
Do not forget that this is our holy ground. Cease your petty arguments.
Oh.
What are your orders, Wazy?
Let's see.
Oh.
I'm just wazing over here. I don't see the harm in letting them stay.
Understood.
With a mimosa.
I'm just wazing in the hemisphere. Thanks.
Please enjoy a bottle of our skewed wine texture on the table.
What's the matter with these people?
Do they worship the ground he walks on or something?
With a Testament!
Ugh.
Nani?
This is brake fluid. Well, why are you here? Didn't I tell you already? I don't have anything to say to a bunch of dogs.
Just because you don't have anything to say to us doesn't mean the opposite holds true. We'd appreciate it if you could cooperate with us in an investigation.
An investigation. I'm gonna cut you off and tell you that I don't plan on settling our differences with the Vipers, if that's your request. The residents may be bothered by our disputes, but that's not our problem. and they'll just have to deal with it until it's over.
We're not here to stop your dispute with the Vipers. We want to know what prompted this desire to wipe each other out. What specific reason do you have?
Oh. That's...
Silence! Let Wazy handle this.
Sorry.
Considering your reactions, there's more to this story than meets the eye. Care to share the details with us?
Kiss me. What could you hope to accomplish?
Oh.
If you were bracers, that'd be one thing. But the police? Very unlikely. Don't tell me you guys plan on helping out a bunch of ruffians.
I'll admit the police have been negligent when it comes to the downtown district. And you're not wrong. Knowing the details doesn't necessarily mean that we'd be able to help you out. However, our objectives don't fall in line with the Bracer Guild. They place the safety of the citizens above all else. We're cops.
What are you saying? Lloyd, you're giving it away.
Wait a minute, Lloyd, please.
Hey, hold on. Guys,
Come on.
trust me, we can say the quiet part out loud now.
Lloyd.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Come on. You don't get it, do you? Do you honestly think I'd graciously provide you with information with nothing in return? Has no one taught you the concept of give and take?
That's where you're wrong. You're the one implying that I've got nothing to give in return.
Oh?
It's any detective's duty to shine a light on the secrets shrouded deep within the darkness.
Okay,
At
you're
least-
a loser. Get out of my
Oh
bar.
my god, did they teach you that one in detective school?
At
Good
least
God.
that's what I learned growing up. If you happen to be if you happen to be holding any doubts about this situation, then we'll help you uncover the truth, no matter what. This is what I can provide you in return.
Sorry, we don't let a four-sided square into our Trinity bar.
Oh.
Impressive. Impressive speech, pal.
Impressive speech, pal.
They're all embarrassed. Oh, look, he's laughing at us again, Lloyd. You did it again, Lloyd.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. An overly dramatic speech of that caliber is a rarity these days.
Not really.
You're Lloyd, right? Man, I like you. You're funny. My God,
wasn't
how
sa-
tall are you?
Oh.
I wasn't saying that just to impress you.
Don't worry, you didn't impress me.
Anyway.
Like and be impressed by are two very different things.
I like
Danny-
you in the way that one might like the last horse in a race or Waluigi. It's a sort of ironic pity, like.
Oh my god. He's never gonna recover from that drag.
I do not know who Waluigi is.
Look. Anyway, are you willing to share your story? I'd like to learn your motivation behind wanting to annihilate the Saber Vipers.
Alright, fine. It'd be rude of me to deny you any sincerity after delivering such a gut-busting speech.
Oh my god.
Abbas, if you would, please.
Understood. I have yet to introduce myself.
One of
You know,
his
it's a shame that-
one of his black glasses holes opens and closes as his mouth.
There's a little man sitting inside it on a piloting rig. It's a bummer because Mira exists as this game's currency. You're never gonna get to say gold that way.
My name is Abbas, and I am a member of the Testaments.
You're going so much further than we ever did with the Goldo.
Oh. Pleased to meet you. He's huge. Just who is he?
I just told
The incident responsible for our dispute occurred 5 nights ago. One of our members was ambushed by the Vipers in a nearby alleyway.
Well,
Ambushed.
Would you say that it wasn't just a normal, everyday fight?
How could it have been a normal fight? He took a heavy blow to the back of his head and was beaten by a group of guys well after he lost consciousness.
The whole thing was one-sided from start to finish. They beat him so bad, he was sent to the hospital.
Damn, no mercy at all, huh?
So how's the victim doing now?
According to the latest report from the hospital, he has yet to regain consciousness. The doctor has finished treating his wounds, but he did suffer a heavy blow to his head. We are currently waiting for any further updates from the hospital.
I'm sorry, what accent is that? Where are you from?
Crossbow.
Liberal.
Crossbow. Crossbowler. Unfortunately, this is what happens on a diet of exclusively sewer water.
Oh.
Your throat grows too powerful.
I see.
Excuse me, did you attempt to contact the police at any point? You know, like narcs?
Why would we do that? They are unlikely to offer any assistance. Regardless, the culprit is already obvious. Calling the police would only serve to interfere with our plans to enact revenge.
Oh, Revengu.
I would like to ask a question. If the victim has yet to regain consciousness, to what degree of certainty can you claim the saber vipers are the culprits then? Ding.
Hey, she's right. Don't tell me you guys determined that using your own biased deductions.
As if we're that stupid. Unlike those meatheads, we're actually fairly intelligent. Though I suppose you may find that hard to believe.
Everyone's staring at our boss.
Lazy! We've got good reason to be damn sure that they're the culprits. I'm sure you've got it all figured out too. Care to tell us your answer, Mr. Detective?
Well,
Here comes another speech.
here's what I was thinking. You were able to discern their identities by the type of wound inflicted, right?
Right you are, my friend.
While most of the injuries were bumps and bruises, there were also a few lacerations.
It's like talking to a buoy in the ocean.
The weapon used had to have been both
Evocative.
blunt and serrated.
Wounds from a blunt weapon accompanied by lacerations from a sharp weapon.
Gotcha! You figure it was done by a nail bat, like we saw one of them using earlier.
Weird question. It's like, if you got, like, nail batted, and it would you call that a laceration? That's a puncture, right?
I
One
suppose,
would
like a
assume.
I mean, I suppose you could. It depends on the type of wound. With a nail, you'd certainly be more likely to get a puncture wound, but depending on how the bat.
I guess you could scratch across
Yeah, when
someone,
you-
yeah.
When you pull the bat back, you're gonna, nobody's gonna pull the bat back at 100% the exact same way that the puncture entered. So you're likely to, pull and scrape on the way out.
Tear.
You're hiring the wrong goons if you think that.
Well,
The,
your goons
You
are-
asked the wrong person this.
the wounds inflicted on him could certainly serve as decisive pieces of evidence.
Okay. I think I've written down everything I need. Thanks. This information should prove useful in our investigation.
Sure, no problem.
Are you fine with just this, though? Are you not going to beg me not to exact my revenge?
I'd absolutely love for you to refrain from carrying out your plans against the Vipers. But I still don't have enough information to come to a conclusion yet. We need to pay the Saber Vipers a visit and hear their side of the story first. If we learn anything new, we'll let you know.
Makes sense. Looks like you're dead set on carrying out this little investigation of yours, Mr. Detective. I suppose I should wait in anticipation for you to return with interesting information. And don't forget, if your investigation fails,
this district will be engulfed in a bloodbath.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll be sure to bring you back information that won't leave you disappointed.
Alright. I think there's someone...
Beans?
There might be bonus points for learning specific things by talking to people, so I'm gonna talk to everyone.
And Ryan.
Yeah.
Keen's, Vesse, and Ryan.
Yeah. Names,
Icons.
right?
Azel was the guy who got beaten,
Mm-hmm.
according to what I gleaned from those very quick.
I'm gonna heal Lloyd and save real quick, cause there's gonna be a little fun fight in here that's pretty hard.
I've got 200 CP, I can handle it.
Lone.
Yeah, there's really not much to give him, but Eagle Eye's not gonna help. I'm gonna grab an action quartz real quick. Zoom.
I'll just go shopping real fast.
Yeah. I think I want to go this way. This is Central Square, I believe. Yeah.
Or 10.
Let's see. Yeah. 10% when action was just so fucking good. This game is one of the ones where they decided EP cut should be useless instead of broken. The rank 1 EP cut quartz reduces your costs by 5%.
Ooh.
Wow, that is very useless. I'm kind of impressed.
Yeah, no, I love their constant indecision. In first chapter, it's really strong. In second chapter, they're like, it's still pretty good. In this one, they're like, it sucks. In the next one, it's good again. Oh, man. All right, let's try this. You're those cops!
Those clothes. Is this place supposed to be the Saber Viper's home base?
That's very clearly like a gecko or something.
Ignis. I believe this was once a warehouse that is now remodeled into a venue. They do not pay taxes, so I am unaware of the specifics.
How do you know?
Don't voicing Tio.
Ignore me. I may be a rookie, but I'm a proud member of the Vipers all the same.
Oh, sorry about that. We were hoping to have a discussion with your boss. Do you think you could let us in?
You want to see Wall? Ha! There's no way a bunch of dogs could have a dream of meeting him.
But...
Nope means nope. Get the hell out of here.
this might end up being a bit of a problem.
Gotta admit, for a delinquent, he's a cute, bright-eyed kid.
What? Hello. May I have your name, please?
Me? I'm Dino.
Dino, is it? You're tasked with keeping watch in case any suspicious individuals try to enter, right? Dino?
That's right. Wald personally assigned this job to me. I can't have any of those Testament jerks breaking in here. I definitely wasn't forced into this post by the other members.
Oh, of course not. It's a very important job. But we aren't members of the Testaments. There shouldn't be any problem for you to let us in, correct? Right?
But
Dino?
I saw
Right?
you messing with the rest of our guys earlier. If I let you in,
Oh, yes, we may be engaged in combat with them, but a spar that small is basically a greeting to your men, right? Besides, your boss has already long moved on from the issue.
but
If you still aren't willing to trust us, then
I guess I'll have to shoot you. Yeah.
I will fucking show you this piece. You
Ooh.
think I'm fucking around?
Whoa, wait.
Here, take it. You can hold on to my pistol while we go inside. Don't shoot your eye out, kid. This is incredibly precious to me. I hope you'll take good care of it until I return.
fine. You can stop already. You don't have to take it this far. I'll go and ask Wald if you can enter. You better not sneak in while I'm gone.
What a baby. He should have just taken the guns. What I would have done.
Damn, that was a ballsy move.
I was utterly frightened for a moment.
That was impressive, Ellie. I don't think I'd be able to pull off a negotiation like that.
Not without a patented one of my marshmallow speeches where I sound like an idiot.
Where I sound like a golden retriever taking human form. I'm quite familiar with these situations, so feel free to rely on me.
Oh, that sucks. Why?
I don't think that approach would work on someone like Wald, though. He's not an actual baby. You'd be better off speaking to him in a similar manner as you did with Wazy.
Who?
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Wazy.
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 Wald gave the okay for you to enter. I'll let you in. But if I catch you trying to pull any funny business, you're finished.
Thank you.
If you'll excuse us, then.
Go back to school, Dino.
Oh, okay,
Seriously.
cool. I can save and not have to repeat that scene if I fuck up.
This place is...
Far too noisy.
You're right. They turned it into a music venue.
Damn, they actually transformed this dusty old building into a hangout spot? I'm impressed.
Huh. It's about damn time.
Oh.
You sure got some stones showing your faces here.
I can't believe you guys actually showed up. You got a death wish or something?
Love them.
Looks like those blue bastards told you most of the details already. What are you here for then? Gonna arrest us? Not at all. We were hoping to ask for your cooperation in our investigation. If you don't mind, why exactly do you want to destroy the testaments? We've heard their side of the story, so we'd like to hear yours now.
Huh? Why?
Is the testament statement not sufficient enough to explain their feud?
Oh wait, you're right, we're cops. You're all under arrest. No, it's not. The truth can easily change depending on who you talk to and what they claim they saw. The actual truth can only be brought to light once everyone's account has been thoroughly cross-examined and scrutinized. Hey, you guys want to see my badge?
Oh god, no, Lloyd, put it away.
Doing so is one of my duties as a detective, pal.
Now I gotcha.
So essentially, we need to analyze the case from various angles, correct? I'm 14, so it makes sense I'd need to ascertain this. What's your excuse, Ellie and Randy?
You're a weirdo, that's for sure. Wouldn't it make things a hell of a lot easier just to assume we're the baddies?
I never thought of that! Ah, we should be cops!
Listen up, you punk-ass detective. Even if I did have the info you're looking for, and was willing to give it up, what's in it for me? Well,
Shit.
I'm guessing you won't be satisfied with just learning the truth. Hell no, I won't. See, I'm the kind of guy who lives off of kicking asses and taking names. So, how about this? If you can cool down my bloodlust right here, right now, I'll spill the beans. Let's have ourselves a little brawl. My gang versus yours. Kick our asses and you'll get all the info you need. Not a bad deal, right? Absolutely not. Self-defense is a different story, but willingly participating in meaningless fights is out of the question. No need to be such a killjoy, kid. If you're that afraid of getting pummeled, how about you just leave the two ladies here instead?
This constant sexual harassment. She's
Don't-
14!
Don't be sexist, I'm the best party member.
Facts.
You're pushing your luck.
For real, blah?
You what?
I don't know. Isn't that kind of scummy? Shut up, you morons! What's the big deal? Just leave them with us for the next 2 hours while the two of you go on a little walk. Do it, and I'll tell you everything. Sound good?
Ew. Tell him to fuck off, Lloyd.
Actually, I have a better idea.
How about you get down here and suck my cock?
Me and you, one-on-one. There shouldn't be anything wrong with a friendly scrimmage.
Scrimmage is such a white bread Lloyd word.
Shouldn't be
If
anything
I
wrong
win-
with a little scrim.
If I win, you tell me everything you know about the case.
Honest.
If you win, I have to bring oranges to next week's scrimmage so we can all keep up our vitamin C.
Sir, I challenge you to gentlemen's fisticuffs.
Is that good enough for you? Huh.
Well, wait.
Damn, dude.
A reckless idea, I must say.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Red over there looks like he'd stand a chance, but you look like a twig compared to me. As I said, I'm a detective. I've been through some pretty intense training. I doubt I'll lose to some two-bit street delinquent like you.
Oh, okay, he can throw a little shade.
Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh. Didn't think there'd be another guy stupid enough to challenge me to a fight. Sure, kid, I'll accept your fight. They call me the Red... Oh, no, never mind. I'm Wald Wales, the Demon Smasher, and leader of the Saber Vipers. I was about to give him a dumb nickname anyway.
Although, unlike most of the characters with nicknames, you can kind of assume he gave himself this nickname and no one else calls him this.
Yeah.
If you think you can take me down, then show me what you got.
Good luck,
Show me.
Aaron.
Okay, so, this is very hard, but doable. You get most BP for actually beating him. You only have to survive for, like, 32 turns, so you can just, like, run away and heal, but we're gonna try.
I
Yeah.
think you want to chrono down him.
Ooh.
Nice. You can punch him and then
Yeah, I'm
craft him,
gonna...
probably. Okay. This is for being a pedophile.
This is for being just a creep right off the bat. No shame.
This is for the Trip Pants! Ouch.
You disgrace all trip pants everywhere, sir.
let's see. I'm gonna...
Do you have any healing items?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I don't have enough to... Oh, nuts. I meant to equip quartz that would give me Earth Pulse so I could heal over time, but this is still okay. I should be able to take one more hit. I don't remember if he has super moves. Let's find out.
He definitely does, but he might not use it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, what is this heal? 500? Oh man, do I
I would use it.
Yeah.
yeah,
You got, I guess you only got 2, but we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Yep.
Ow.
That was the
Nice.
correct move.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if he's
I think you-
susceptible to any ailments. I think I probably just want to...
I wouldn't gamble on it. I think you just want to whack him because Arts uses more turns and you might run out.
Yeah. Oh no,
Ow.
not my move.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I actually can't get to him. That's fine. Okay, this time I
Then
will
just-
use an art.
Yep, that's fair.
Now I need to...
Probably heal.
Like,
Okay.
Not sure how you're... Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got him. Oh, wait.
bleh.
Ow.
Yeah, you just got to go for it and hope you can out damage him at this point.
How much HP do you have left? 37. Die!
Nice. Good job, Aram.
Get fucked. Hell yeah. Well, he has tonfas.
Yeah.
Enjoy having Lloyd be out of sync with the rest of your party now. Wow, that was not as much experience as I would have assumed.
No.
One.
Way to go!
How about that?
Not bad. If I was really trying, you would.
Oh god.
Looks like you ain't all talk after all. I wasn't expecting you'd be able to keep me busy like that.
Wald!
Damn you! You'll pay for that! Shut up, you dumbasses. Huh. This guy's a real monster. Either way, not bad for a warm-up round. For a second there, I considered going all out, but my showdown with that pretty boy's almost here. So I'll let Cha off the hook this time.
Let Cha, that's a new one.
How thoughtful of you. So, mind filling us in on the details of the incident now? Sure, whatever. It all happened 5 nights ago. One of my boys was ambushed by one of those blue bastards. Happened not too far away from Ignis, too. Huh?
Did it?
Well, those cowards claimed that one of their own was attacked by the same way. Of course, that's just something they pulled out of their asses. Us saber vipers like to throw down, but we fight like men. You really think we'd bitch out and jump somebody in the dark? Huh. What were the extent of your follower's injuries? Beat until his bones started to fracture. He's in the hospital now. Still it'd be a month or so till he's fully recovered. And unlike the blue bastard, he didn't pass out right after the pummeling started. He took a hell of a worse beating than him, that's for sure. I see.
You guys definitely share the testaments of the perps? You said he didn't pass out immediately, right? Can't he give us a statement?
Huh? Did he even see the attackers at all? Guess not. But it was definitely those blue bastards. I'd bet my life on it. After all... Yeah. After all, he was sniped by one of their rocks.
A rock?
Are you referring to the stones they launch with their slingshots? Man,
Yeah.
imagine being a gang and using slingshots.
Damn right I am.
Don't worry, they fire orbital rocks.
Oh, okay, I was worried.
The shot knocked the wind out of him, so the cowards took the chance to rush in and kick his ass. He hung out for a bit, but not for long. Isn't it obvious who's the culprit now?
No.
That's all I got to tell you. I said it before and I'll say it again. I couldn't care less about the little details. I'm gonna put an end to him and his blue bastards. Nothing else matters at this point. Wanna interfere? Be my guest. In the end, I'm going to crush everyone who gets in my way. You made your point. Anyway, thanks for your cooperation. I'm sure your statement will be key in solving this case. We'll contact you if we discover any new leads.
I was on another tab, so I thought you were gonna say it. I bet, thank you for your help. Your assessment will be keen. Peachy keen.
Knock yourself out, kid.
Your assistance will be keen. Clicks heels together.
God, wet noodle Lloyd Banning.
Talk to these guys.
I do find him kind of charming, though.
Yeah, no, I like
Zero.
his earnestness.
Slash.
Huey,
Huey La Foray.
blah blah blah. Ladies hang out with me.
No.
Johnny Stinko.
I'm confused about something. Members of both groups were assaulted.
Is it possible they were being untruthful? I did not suspect they were lying, though.
Is something the matter?
Feeling the effects of the fight or something?
Oh no, that's not it. I'm fine. He was going easy on me. I was thinking that something doesn't add up.
Dylan.
Oh, sorry. She usually pops up on the far left, and I can see it with the way my tab's oriented.
How so?
Well, 5 nights ago, members from both groups were assaulted at the same time, but in different locations. Even if they had coincidentally attacked each other simultaneously, with this many people involved, how likely would it be for them to be oblivious of each other's movements?
Oh.
No kidding. Neither of them are pros at covert operations, so chances of that are slim as hell.
What if one group was ambushed and then retaliated in kind?
That wouldn't explain it either. They would have taken precautionary measures to avoid facing retaliation from the enemy. Not to mention, both sides had supposedly been ambushed. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
Yeah,
No.
there's definitely something going on behind the scenes. We're still
Yoink.
missing the most critical piece of this puzzle.
I think this is the reporter.
Looks like you guys could use a hand. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Here to be a bitch.
Here to be a bitch. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Here to be a bitch. Doodle-doodle-doodle. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bitch, bitch. Go ahead.
Aren't you here to be a bitch?
From the Crossbell Times?
Howdy, everyone. We meet again. Cha-ching! Just scored myself a money shot.
Uh,
600 more pictures of the exact same photo.
This is an infringement on our right to privacy. That's not a real thing. I'm a reporter. I can't help it. Take pictures for as long as I have, and your camera develops a mind of its own.
That's not
Who
true.
knows? Maybe I'll feature you in my next article.
We don't want that.
You guys should take what you can get.
I don't think it works that way.
We heard you had some choice things to say about us in your article. Do you intend to make a mockery of us again?
What can I say? You guys seem to be a hit with the readers. More importantly, I see you managed to drag some juicy information out of those hoodlums.
How?
I've been with my eyeballs, I've been conducting a little investigation of my own. So, how about it? Care to share the goods with your friend here? Your friend is me, by the way. I'll take you out for a nice meal in return as thanks for all the lovely reference material you've been giving me. My treat.
Oh, hang on. Someone posted a clip link and Nightbot sniped them.
Oh, no.
Well, that clip is not what you meant to. I don't think that link is what you meant to link anyway. So I'll look at it later. But thank you, Basil Bun. Sorry you got annihilated.
What makes you think we'd be willing to share classified information with a civilian? Let alone a member of the media.
Oh, phooey, don't sweat the details. And here I was thinking that I could treat everyone to some great Eastern cuisine and offer you the critical piece of the puzzle for dessert.
What?
So that's what you were playing at. Trying to reel us in with the old give and take.
Bingo! I'll be at Long Lao Tavern and Inn near the East Street exit. Don't be shy now. I'll head there first and drink all by my lonesome until you arrive. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, forgot to be a bitch a little longer. Come to think of it, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I?
I'm a bitch.
I'm Grace Lynn, a reporter for the Crossbell Times. Think of me as the oldest sister you never had.
This one's
No.
not
Yeah.
fuckable though.
On the stairs, that's a camera.
Think of me as the oldest sibling you've never had, since they're dead. Goodbye.
Grace
Oh, boy.
Lynn, a reporter from the Crossbell Times.
Her offer sounds shady, but damn, that's one fine carrot dangling from a stick, so to speak. What does that mean, Randy?
I definitely misread that at first. It's like, damn, that's one fine carrot. Wouldn't mind investigating her carrot patch. What? What are you talking about?
Might be worth seeing what a carrot is.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I'd like to hear what information she has to offer, but I'm not interested in a bribery attempt. We can't rely on headquarters to assist us, so we should take any help we can get for the investigation.
Indeed. I'd imagine her curiosity as a reporter has led her to research the matter extensively. We'd best be careful not to let any sensitive information slip from our mouths. Lloyd!
Why don't we fucking go to the hospital on our own and investigate those guys?
I agree.
Yeah, it's only 8 years away by bus or whatever they said.
Yeah, that's true.
She gave off the impression that she was ready to pounce the moment any of us slipped.
Ouch. Talk about a harsh assessment.
I'm just gonna...
Hey, guys!
Hey, Dino.
Man,
Let's
these
push
kids-
I just
Dino.
want to double check. I think there's... I was reading the guide earlier to make sure I could look up all the silly little bonus CP
All
conditions.
the dumb bullshit.
Just want to
yeah.
make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. No, okay, we do go to the inn next. Then there's secret bullshit.
Secret bullshit.
Secret bullshit.
Secret bullshit.
Sorry. My other tab played some music that could have conceivably been coming from her face, and I was like, that's her voice? Oh, why is it in English? Oh.
Don't be shy now. Have a seat. I'll treat you all to a nice dinner.
Well, that's awfully kind of you. We'll have to respectfully decline the dinner. How about we stick to exchanging information?
No. Boo, you're no fun. Or are you trying to make a statement that you're impervious to bribes, unlike the upper echelons of the CPD?
Oh,
Let's not
Cops?
get ahead of ourselves. We're very
Taking
susceptible
bribes?
to bribes. I'll gladly scope out that free meal, ma'am.
Especially if it's a carrot.
I would also accept, so long as you are not scheming to make us owe you.
It's probably okay. I don't see the harm in sharing a casual meal together.
what?
You're the only one worried about some kind of moral conflict. How are you gonna become a pro detective if you act like such a prude all the time?
Alright, I get it already. But I'm forbidding you all from drinking. As long as you abide by this one rule, we'll accept your offer.
Okay.
Especially you, Tio.
Okay.
She's
I'd like to
14.
eat.
This is delectable. The chef here is highly skilled.
The food is most satisfying.
Though it's kind of hard to savor something this tasty without a good drink. Come on,
That sounds like you have a
Lloyd,
problem.
Don't be such a hard ass. One sip ain't gonna kill me, you know?
I love nothing. Nothing accentuates the taste of a good meal like literal poison shitty alcohol.
fucking bread water. Absolutely not. You know we're still technically on duty, right?
Chat. Man, these JPEGs are delicious.
We have to keep our wits about us at all times.
Man,
Yeah.
these Super Smash Brothers melee food
Yeah.
pickups are delicious.
Yeah, whatever. Our leaders
I
are
can't wait for
stubborn as a
Garrett
damn
Mock
fool.
to eventually hire this chef.
On the contrary, Randy, are you not the one who is far too nonchalant?
I'm gonna have to agree with them. Drinking on the job is highly inappropriate, and beer sucks, so stop.
You guys are so much fun. Your personalities are wildly different, yet you fit together perfectly, almost like a jigsaw puzzle. Heck, you're basically a well-oiled machine now. How long you been together? 5, 6 years?
Flattery
Wow.
will get you nowhere. Back to the topic at hand. We told you everything we know about the incident that occurred in the downtown district. I seem to recall you mentioning that you had the missing piece to the puzzle earlier. Isn't it about time you filled us in on it?
And what if I told you that I don't wanna?
Let's
did you
turn
forget
over the
part
table.
where I introduced myself as a bitch?
Good luck ever getting us to trust you again, Grace. Not only that-
Grace, I'm afraid that if you do a weed, I cannot be your friend.
Look, Grace, if you do a weed, I'm going to kill myself. Not only that, but it'd be the last time we'd ever talk.
Because
Ever.
I will be dead, having
Because
killed
I will
myself.
be dead.
Oh, calm down. I was just messing with you.
It's just a crayon. 911. I'm calling the police. Wait,
I
shit.
am the police.
Though, I gotta say, you can be pretty charming when you're serious. It's a nice contrast to your boyish looks. I hate to admit it, but you've caught my attention. Despite everything about your you-isms, you are kind of charming.
Okay, guys, how about we get back to work?
Yeah, that sounds fine by me.
I appreciate the meal. Whoa, hold your horses, people. You want your missing piece of the puzzle, right? Where do I begin? Okay. Have you guys ever heard of a group named Revache?
Revache.
Revache. Have you guys ever heard of a group named Revache?
Oh.
I've heard the name.
Guys, what's with the blank look on your faces?
Revache & Co. I believe there's a business in Crossbell registered under that name. That's all they appear to be on a quick surface-level examination. The truth of the matter is that they're actually Crossbell's mafia. They've been controlling our dark underworld for a long time. By mafia, do you mean that they are a criminal organization?
Criminals? There can't be criminals, we're cops!
Oh god.
Hear that, everyone? I am a police officer!
Makes sense. I've definitely heard rumors about there being a mafia in Crossbell. I'm guessing you already know a thing or two about that, Lloyd.
They can't do crimes. That's illegal! It's pretty hard to be in the dark about them if you're a Crossbellin.
I know I don't look like it, but I used to wear this green hat and go by a different name, Firo Prochinazo.
Their organization has a vast network of connections with important people. I've heard they got strong ties deep within the government, so the police can't take any actions against them.
Interesting. The underbelly of society is pretty much identical no matter where you go, huh?
So, why the mention of Revache? Are they involved with the incident? No! Oh, you betcha.
You betcha.
Revache's members have been engaged in some rather shady business lately. Surprising, I know. They've been working their behinds off, almost as if they're anxious to complete some kind of plan. So, being the investigative guru I am, I decided to spend some time sinking my teeth into this potential scoop.
What do you mean by the Mafia working harder than usual?
This certainly sounds ominous. I have a terrible feeling about this. Is that why you decided to visit the downtown district then?
What?
Bingo, my friend. About 2 weeks ago, one of my sources provided me with some intel on members of the Mafia snooping around downtown. They were dressed like civilians, probably trying to conceal their identities. Doesn't that smell awfully fishy to you? Oh wait, that's just the food.
It reeks.
Agreed. Something feels out of place.
It's unlikely that each gang would simultaneously and independently choose to attack one another. Revache orchestrating things from the shadows would explain how that happened.
I am confused about something, though. Why do people keep hitting on me when I am 14? For what reason does a criminal organization require delinquent groups to antagonize each other?
Right. That's the million mirror question. It makes sense if they already harbored a grudge against one another.
Uh-huh. And as far as I know, they don't have a rocky relationship. And I've never heard of any serious conflicts between them. Quite frankly, all three groups are savages. Those Mafia dudes are way more threatening than the others, though. The weird part is, Revache doesn't have any conflicts of interest with the other two groups. I don't see the need for them to be fighting.
What if one of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to off their rival group once and for all? Going by this assumption, then it's not exactly surprising that the culprits would play the role of the victim.
But do they really need to take it that far?
I didn't get the impression that Wazy and Wald were on bad terms with each other. If anything, I felt like they held each other in high regard.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. From what I've gathered, Wazy and Wald are rivals, but they hold a mutual respect for one another. So at first, Wald and the Saber Vipers were the only gang in the downtown district. But then that all changed 2 years ago. Wazy showed up out of nowhere and established the Testaments. They're the Testaments! And we all know how Wald is, so he obviously went to go put Wazy in his place, but,
Wazy took him down?
Yepers?
Yeah.
Yepers, he sure did. Despite his charming looks and small frame, Wazy's a skilled martial artist. I heard he managed to take Wald by surprise with his lightning-quick moves and pinned him to the ground.
Oh, with the tank top and everything? Nice.
I was not expecting that.
That cute little dude's freakishly strong? Color me attracted.
He is cute.
No kidding. But I don't think Wald's a pushover either. You know I fought him, right?
Yeah, okay, sure. He was a little too careless that one time. They fought a number of times since, but they're at a stalemate, supposedly. I think that's precisely why they respect each other, though.
That makes perfect sense. I see why they consider each other rivals then.
Suppose that rules out any likelihood that either of them formed an alliance with the Mafia to crush each other.
Agreed. They're both worshipped by their respective gangs, so I doubt their subordinates were acting independently. This can only really mean one thing.
I may have divulged a little more information than I should have.
Huh?
You might know me as Bitch, but my true name is the leader of refuge.
The Grand Master of Ouroboros!
Unfortunately, I know who the Grand Master is now, so I can't make those jokes anymore.
I can!
Yeah. Anyway, I've got other interviews to conduct, so I'm gonna take off. Enjoy the bill!
Oh god.
Kick some butt with that investigation so I can write me a good story later. Toodles! Toodaloo, buckaroos!
Stream ends.
Yeah.
Howdy, sir.
She sure has an interesting way of handling things. But regardless, we were able to obtain some highly valuable information.
Yeah, knowing that the Mafia is likely involved with this mess is a huge leap forward in our investigation. Now, the real question is, why did the Mafia get themselves involved with their affairs? This is going to be a tough one to figure out with the limited evidence we have right now.
The police database does not appear to have any relevant information either. I believe it is locked behind multiple levels of authorization.
So it's classified info, huh?
It makes sense, considering whose pockets the Mafia has their hands in.
I teleported.
All right, let's head back to the SSS and see what Chief Sergey has to say about everything. As much as I'd love for us to solve the case, the situation is starting to become larger than what we can handle.
You're right.
Yeah, let's head back and see what the old man has to say for himself.
I'm the Grand Master of Ouroboros.
I'm the Grand Master of Ouroboros.
Okay,
What do you
now-
want?
Hey, I'm the Grand Master. Hey.
I think there was with a Grandmaster, eh? Okay, so
What do you want from me?
Secrets. Go back to downtown district and talk to Kience at Trinity or Huey at Ignis to learn about something. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
It's cute.
Oh, okay. Medical textbooks. Oh, okay. I think this guy is gonna tell us about... Okay, yeah, he tells us about this ambulance. I vaguely remember this. Oh, it didn't depart after picking him up. Oh, okay. I guess both of them... Oh, okay, so this confirms that the attacks happened at the same time, because they both got taken in the same ambulance.
Yeah.
That's worth a point. If you, for
Yeah.
some fucking reason, thought to do that shit.
Is the hospital in this town just defunct, or is there a reason the
It's-
hospital's fucking far?
It's in the fucking swamp outside of town.
Yeah, hilarious.
The hospital?
Mhm.
Oh man, and there's also a hidden side quest. It's short though. It's just a quiz. You know, if you decide to come and talk to
You decide to come hang out at the Bracer Guild.
yeah.
Hi, idiots! Hang on, I'm
Receptionist
trying to
Michelle.
God damn you, Discord, let me full screen. Thank you, Christ. Seriously, though, the special support section? Is it actually true your division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? Do tell.
You've certainly got your sources locked down tight.
Well, duh. Don't you go looking down on the power of our connections. We get our hands on all sorts of delicious information from all over the continent.
Is that because you're spies?
Yes. For example, yeah, like 9 games in, they reveal that the Bracer Guild is actually evil somehow. So stupid. For example, we could investigate the whole lot of fine gentlemen they have in Arabonia, if you catch my drift. But that sounds long and boring.
I get that they're informed and all that, but was that really the best example to try and flex on us with?
On that note, why the flamboyancy?
Some people are just like that, you know.
Anyway,
I can read
since
minds.
since I'm sure we'll be bumping into each other plenty in the future, I've got a fun little idea for us. Any interest in taking a small test I've put together?
Test?
What kind of test, if you don't mind us asking?
Oh no! Oh right, I forgot he's Southern.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing too complicated. I'll pick out 10 questions at random from our test bank we use in the written portion of the Bracer exam. That way, I'll be able to know if you're at least as knowledgeable as a junior bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right, at which point you'll officially be registered as bracers and get to work for us. However, if you were to fail...
There will be no place for us to operate in Crossbell where some of the greatest bracers have gathered. Am I correct?
Man, talk about putting on the pressure.
Oh, well, that's just dandy, ain't it? You're gonna think we're a bunch of dumbasses if we screw this up.
Oh, pshaw, not at all. Not really interested in degrading you. It's not my style. Here's a tip for you. You can study the contents of the exam over at the public library in the administrative district. It's called Game FAQs. Simply put, I'm testing to see if you'll actually be worth your salt when it comes to helping out the average crossbellin. So I'm glad he's Southern. This is a fun, sassy voice to get to do.
Yeah.
So anyway, you guys up for the challenge? Kind of a waste on this nobody.
Sure, we'll give it a shot.
Now that's what I'm talking about, baby.
Yo, Lloyd, you sure about this?
I love tests.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly. We had to take similar exams back at the academy. And besides, it's almost like I'm running away if I back out of it now. It wouldn't feel right.
I understand what you mean, and I agree.
Likewise.
Ha, I get where you're coming from. Screw it, let's do this.
I like that feisty attitude. By the way, Lloyd, I get the impression that you're the leader of the group, in a way.
I know you well.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Want to take a crack at answering the questions on behalf of everybody else? Fuck y'all friends. They don't matter.
Yeah, fine by me.
Fuck my
Ooh,
friends.
Ooh, I love that look in your eyes. It's making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Okay, let's get this party started. Here's Michelle's
So
desk.
this is just lore about the setting.
Easy.
Now, the first oh good, I get to talk! How delightful! This one will be a cute freebie to get you warmed up. What's my name? What's my phone number? What am I doing after work today?
Sign.
As we all know,
I'm
the
up
orbital-
prices.
The orbital revolution brought forth the technological advancements of orbments to our continent. The question is, how many years ago did it occur?
We'll start out with what in universe must surely be a freebie, but is actually
Actually,
impossible
like,
to
the
guess if you
hardest
haven't
one,
played
yeah.
this before. 50
It was
years
like
ago.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it happened about 50 years ago, right?
Dots. Bingo! Right you are, my friend. Don't let it get to your head, though. Remember, it was just a freebie. Hope you're not sweating in your pants, hearing that that's the easy question. It's crazy to think about how sweating in your pants is not a phrase. I just realized. It's crazy to think about how it's crazy. Please move on from this dialogue box. Thank y'all very much. Back when I was a little kid, I never would have imagined riding in something as fancy as an all-wheel car. Seemed like something straight out of a fairy tale.
Whew, that's one hurdle down.
Anyway, on to the next question. Question numero deux. The driving force behind the Orbital Revolution was all thanks to one man's prototype orbment. This one's another gimme, but who is the creator of said orbment?
Well, that would be
that'd
Professor C.
be
Epstein.
Yeah.
Epstein, possibly. I don't remember what we decided.
I think it's Epstein.
I know this one. It's Professor C. Epstein.
Dots. Huzzah! You got the right answer! Did you guys know that people were skeptical of his invention at first? They probably thought it was some kind of sorcery at the time. Once people began to realize just how gosh darn convenient they are, they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives.
The daily lives of our high school boys.
Cool boys!
The Epstein Foundation has made great efforts towards the research and adoption of orbital technology. That much is common knowledge if you live in this universe. The orbital staff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts.
Oh yeah, Tio totally mentioned that she's employed by the Epstein Foundation.
Sure would have been embarrassing if I got the question wrong with her standing there. Yeah.
That was a close call. She probably would have given me an earful if I screwed that one up.
Enough chit chat. Next question. We all know that quartz are the key component to any orbital device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need sepith. And when I talk about sepith, what specific form of septium am I referring to?
boy.
Get fucked. Fragments, I believe. You should
Yeah,
just have a
that's what-
guide open.
Oh, yeah, I should probably just double check, cause you're right.
I believe they're septium fragments.
Dots. Oh, heck yeah! You got that right, buddy boy! Why is this one of the most fun characters I have gotten to play in the entire franchise?
Facts.
Septium fragments are refined into quartz, which we then use in our orbital devices. Monsters are inherently attracted to septium, so they often end up munching on sepith. Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain sepith, so keep that in your back pocket.
So far, so good. These questions are all common sense.
It's time to prepare for question 4. Our fave pal, the Erebonian Empire, lies to the west. Are we defunct there at this point? How mad am I at them? Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all of us crossbellins. I imagine you've probably seen their emblem before. Do you recall what the symbol of Erebonia is? This is significantly
It's a
easier.
A man
Horse.
fucking his sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is a
God.
golden stallion, which Civ regretted having to draw.
I believe it's the Golden Stallion, right?
Nay, is what I'd say if you were wrong, but you're right! It's no secret that the pride of the Erebonian Empire lies in its unmatched military prowess, which does not contain a horse. The Golden Stallion is a symbol of that. There was once an order of knights in the Empire known as the Eisenritter, but we don't need to talk about them. They were known for employing cavalry, so that may be why the Empire adopted the Golden Stallion as its emblem.
Nice. Managed to maneuver my way through that.
Nice.
Me after
this guy's
every
not horsing around.
Me after every question in a multiple choice exam reassuring myself.
Yeah.
We're almost halfway there, 6 more questions to go. A nation known as the Calvard Republic sits directly to the east of Crossbell, diametrically opposing the Erebonian Empire. Hopefully they will not diametrically oppose the number of games in their saga. It's no exaggeration to Crossbell state that Crossbell's entire existence is reliant on the long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvard. With that being said, do you know the name of the primary manufacturer of orbital and heavy weaponry from the Republic?
Why, that's the Vern.
I believe that is the Vern.
That is Vern.
Oh, this one's easy. It's the Vern Company.
This is much easier after you've played Cold Steel.
Cold Steel, yeah.
What? Oh, looks to me like you've had Vern in your vernacular.
Shut
the
up.
Calvardian.
Shoot him. Ellie, shoot him.
It's pretty good translators. I like that.
Yeah.
The Calvardian Vern Company and the Erebonian Rhineford Company are framed as the two largest manufacturers of orbital weaponry. However, it is a disservice to only attribute their contributions to weaponry. They're also responsible for the development of vehicles, appliances, and plenty of other nifty items.
Another one down. Started rambling for a bit, but I'm glad I got it right.
Looks like we've made it a little past the halfway point now. I don't know why I need to keep you updated.
You are giving a valiant effort.
Nice job, leader. You keep this up, I'm sure you'll have no problems plowing through the rest of it. I don't know an answer to a single one of these. No thoughts, head empty.
Great job plowing through 5 multiple choice questions. Just pulling you aside to give you a little breather.
I'm thoroughly impressed, Lloyd. I wasn't really expecting this from you.
I didn't expect you to know jack shit.
Come on, guys. Aren't you laying on the compliments a bit too thick? The questions were all fairly basic, weren't they?
Aaron thought this would be a short quest. Well, regardless of how well you're doing, you've still got 5 questions left, buckaroo. I think you've had enough time to warm up, so it's time to up the ante. I hope you're ready.
I think that may be the first incident of buckaroo not
Buckaroo.
said by Will.
Yeah.
It's time for the 6th question. A catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. This disaster resulted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different factions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. This period, now known as the Dark Ages, was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order and justice to Zemuria, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. You probably know who I'm talking about, right?
I should
believe
consult
that's the church.
the
Yeah.
guide, but I'm 99% sure it's the Fisherman's Guild would be very funny.
It is the
It's
church, but
definitely
you
the
should
church.
check.
Yeah.
It was the Septian Church, wasn't it?
Thank Idios, you're correct! Around year 500 of the Septian calendar, the Septian Church emerged to spread the teachings of the goddess of the sky, Idios. Or as Mo calls her, Adios.
Listen, I'm very Mexican, okay?
It's fair. Well, then think of it as Adios mio. Their intent was to provide aid to those in need. The church's influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Zemuria, so the nobles who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of Adios and her teachings can still be felt firmly across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society.
Well, that went well.
Anyway, on to lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septian Church is located in a city-state known as the Holy City of Arteria. The Holy City of Arteria is made up of various administrative organizations that handle specific tasks, giving it a state-like structure. This is the location I'm most excited to visit in this setting. Among these organizations is one that handles the church's ceremonial rituals. Do you happen to know which organization I'm referring to?
I
I don't.
I don't offhand, but maybe I'll know when I see the choices. I think it's Congregation for Divine Worship, but let me check.
You should check.
Yeah,
you should
it is.
check just to be sure, yeah.
I would guess sacraments.
Is it the Congregation for Divine Worship?
Oh, I'm actually bingo! That was one tough cookie. Most priests found within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are employed by this organization. There's actually a cathedral located outside of the northern exit to the city that I offer the occasional prayer at. So lonesome kneeling at the pew by myself, if only a strapping young brunette, I guess you're not a bracer, not yet. The Archbishop in charge there is also from the Congregation of Divine Worship.
Whew, that was really tough.
Can you feel the burn? We're almost there, on to the 8th question. As we all know, the Bracer Guild has branches across the continent, but what I really want to know is just where in the heck are the main headquarters located? Pretty sure it's Orid, but you should check.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I would have
Oh,
said
it was
Lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah, it's Lemon.
Yeah.
It's the Lemon State.
It's in Lemon State, obviously.
You're Lamont, that's right, you are. Oh, heck, this is a really good fan translation.
Yeah.
Our headquarters can be found in Lemon State, alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation. In the event of a serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all bracers to mobilize, which they have never done.
See.
Time for the 9th question. Let's get this shit over with. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You ever heard of that infamous thief that lives in Arabonia? He's a motherfucker. He steals precious works of art and then sends out these terrible calling cards with riddles on how to retrieve them. Also, his identity is hidden behind a mask. You never know when you're talking to him. He could be anyone. Apparently, people laud him as some extremely handsome hero. Sounds more like a hero to me. Anyway, I got a little off track there. Do you know what name this fella likes to go by?
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Phantom Thief B.
I've actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief, B?
Unbelievable! You got it right! Looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework and you know a little bit about handsome men. His infamy transcends the confines of Arabonia, as people across the continent have heard of his amazing adventures. Are you fans? Nothing is safe from his grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings in museums to a whole friggin' tank. He got away with it one time when Aram somehow missed the quest because the game was a motherfucker. Rumor has it that he was recently running amok in Liberl. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into him sooner than you think.
Yeah, I've definitely heard rumors. I'd like to avoid him if possible, though.
Not possible.
Damn.
It's time for the 10th and final question.
Do you know what your wallet is right now?
Here, why don't you take this card and figure it out, motherfucker? And Aram said this would be a short quest. Arabonia and Calvard have been in each other's throats over the rightful ownership of the Crossbell State for a while. They've waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of Liberl's queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed in 1202 by 3 nations: Liberl, Arabonia, and Calvard. If you're truly crossbelling, then the answer to this question should be a no-brainer, right?
It's the Non-Aggression Pact.
You're referring to the Non-Aggression Pact.
Non-aggressive it was. That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflicts between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy as opposed to war. Prior to the signing of the treaty, anxiety was at an all-time high in Crossbell State. I'll spare you most of the details, but both nations' armored divisions thought it was appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders.
Thank God that'll never happen again.
Yeah! I'm sure that anything important will probably happen off-screen between games. Not like we've got time to show it anywhere. One single misstep could have had catastrophic, I'm still mad, consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And so Queen Alicia proposed this treaty as a means of preventing that from happening. Tee-hee! We should be extremely grateful to Liberl for saving our hides, since they're the only unproblematic nation.
No way was I gonna get that one wrong.
Can you believe how long I've been talking? I was having so much fun! Good job getting through that. Now get through my boss fight as Phantom Thief B, honey.
Oh, thank Idios. It's finally over.
Receptionist Michael is great. Can we take him with us?
I'm your fifth party member, huh?
Hell
Why don't
yes.
why don't we take a look at your skull then? I wonder how well you did.
Oh, that seems super necessary.
Wowza! A perfect skull. Your knowledge is in line with all junior bracers, at least. Good job. Here's a star sticker. Looks like you've got some potential in you after all, you piece of shit.
Oh, well, that's relieving to know. Thank you very much. Wait, what'd you say?
Relieving, like taking a shit.
That's relieving to know. Thank you very much. Wow, didn't think he'd compliment me straight up. Wait, he called me a piece of shit.
Dude, I was clenching my cheeks. Squeezed one out the whole way through. I'm glad I can finally take a breath. Oh, Randy. I love it when the game cooperates with us. Like, like that scene where we were like making fun of the Genis girls thirsting on Joshua and then the butt happened.
I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer the questions outside of his area of expertise, too.
I think I will ask him to assist me in I think I will ask him to assist with me with filing and this is hard for some reason. I miss this voice. With filing in missing information for the database.
I like the new accent, Tio. It's good.
It's going away.
You guys are embarrassing me.
Anyway, I've got a cute little treat for the doggy who managed to bark out all of the correct answers. What is my deal? Oh, that's actually a pretty good reward.
That's a good reward.
Oh, wow. Are you sure we can have this?
Yeah, I didn't think you stood a snowball's chance in Gehenna of doing so well, so think of this as an apology for my ignorance. And oh, what's that? A little string of phone number right on the back of that quartz. Oh my goodness, how did that get there? It's all yours now, sweetie. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Take it.
Well,
Take it.
if you say so.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Thanks a lot.
This concludes our little game.
Phantom Thief B teleports away.
Yeah. Y'all better bust your balls, making sure you don't drag us down, all right?
Yes, sir. We'll do everything we can to make the bracers look good.
Okay.
Where's
Lloyd, that guy was so
Yes,
into
but-
you, Lloyd. I could just feel it.
What are you talking about?
So if I had remembered there was that much dialogue, I would have not voiced it. But I'm glad that receptionist Michelle got his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah. As much as I enjoy that voice, I hope I never take up that much of everyone else's time as him again.
Oh well, we got a present. Bravery badge.
Ooh.
Let's
Goodbye,
see.
Fran.
Let's see what this does.
Friend's cute.
I know.
Okay.
Hey,
5
that's-
strength for
all
rest.
right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Take it.
Cool.
That's not
Sounds
bad.
good.
That ain't bad.
Oh, you should heal. Lloyd is hurting.
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, now I'm doing it too.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my
I'm
lord,
alright.
you look positively famished, my good man. Why don't you come into my room for a spot of some southern hospitality, some lemonade? Your friends can stay out here.
I do believe I will sit in this bed and I will take a break. I will sit for a spell as it is just hot as the dickens outside.
Oh my goodness. With me sitting in this bed, I feel like such a bed hog. Lord, why don't you come on down here and balance out some of the weight distribution on the mattress? I
Listen,
see no
Lloyd, do
problem
what you
with
gotta
that.
do. Do what you have to do, Lloyd. Do it for us, okay? Just know that we're all behind you 100% of the way.
I would love to be one behind you 100% of the way.
Excellent.
Wait a minute. Why is this super necessary that I do this? Like, he doesn't.
you know.
He doesn't know us. Like, we probably won't interact with him too much more in the future.
Ellie just like heart pupils loudly salivating at the idea.
I mean, go on. Don't let me stop you. Please do not be shy.
Wait, why Michelle?
Ellie.
God.
All right.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Let's carry on this bit because I like it.
Why Michelle of all people? Why not, like, I don't know, Wazy or something?
And
Oh, I was
thing
already following
too.
the
I think
Matrix.
that's the only random bullshit we need to do before we can finish up this bullshit, etc. Okay. Yeah, so we're going back to the SSS to talk to our boss, like we said we were doing before we got multiple choice Scantron test.
Oh, you're back already. Managed to stop those delinquents?
No,
Well-
but I think I have a boyfriend now.
Well, about that, Chief. We think the situation might be a bit more complicated than you expected. Huh?
God damn it, Lloyd.
Ugh, interesting. Chief?
Starts smoking faster.
Alright. You can handle this as you see fit. Excuse me?
What do you mean by that exactly?
Whether you're willing to continue the investigation is entirely up to you. You won't be getting any information regarding Ravash out of me. I wash my hands of this entire situation. You'll have to
Well.
dig for it on your own. But that doesn't make any sense. If I told you to stop the investigation, would you follow orders? What? If the Mafia really is involved in this, things are only going to get nastier. As your supervisor, the most logical step is to order you to close the case immediately. Now, is that what you want me to do? No.
If we gave up now, I'm pretty sure we'd regret it down the road.
Especially after coming this far.
I agree.
Alright then. I doubt I'd be able to rest easy knowing you kids are getting beaten up by the Mafia. So I'll do you a favor and introduce you to a trusty consultant of mine, Jack Daniels.
Jack the
What?
Ripper.
A consultant? Grimwood Law Office. Something about that rings a bell. It's a law office located over on West Street. It's run by a bearded lawyer named Ian. Oh, near the bakery, right? I definitely ran across him a couple of times when I used to live in the area.
I've heard of him too. Mr. Grimwood provides consulting services to corporations and other businesses, right? He also frequently offers legal consultations to ordinary citizens, I believe.
Spot on. Because of that boxed beard and build, he looks like a genuine bear. People often refer to him as Grizzly Grim. He probably has loads of info on the Mafia. Who knows? He might even have new intel that even the CPD doesn't know.
Bees.
Really?
That is quite impressive.
Just what kind of guy is this lawyer?
He's a
Yeah, you'll
bear.
find out when you meet him.
He really looks like a bear.
He's a bear.
Ellie, oh, does he?
Oh, is that so? Looks over at Lloyd very slowly.
That sees no reaction. Her eyes slowly move over to Randy.
I've spoken with him previously about SSS-related matters. Looks over at the chief. He'd at least let you finish explaining why you're there if
SSS
you
in
tell him
this
who
case
you
stands
are.
for Special Support Suck.
This is the perfect opportunity for a little meet and greet.
For a little pop and tickle.
A little bit of the pop and tickle.
We'll get right on it. West Street is just around the corner. Everyone okay with paying this law office a visit?
Of course! Showing it out.
I knew Mo would like the suggestion of this bit.
So fucking funny. Oh, tears. Ah. Ah. Good.
I'm not getting anything from Ellie yet, bit wise. So it's just like, I think a nice, proper, studious looking girl is just like, yes, the boys. Mwah. It's extremely funny.
I like when the kids, Grimwood Law Office. I believe this is the place.
Yeah, I've seen the lawyer who runs it in the neighborhood before. I had no idea he was well known, though.
Okay, so this is a character who is gonna speak to Sergey a lot, so it probably shouldn't be Austin.
Yeah.
Could be me or Jello. I'll show you what he looks like.
Thanks for your time, Ian. I'm sure we'll speak again in the near future. Oh, of course. I'll be here anytime you need me. Shouldn't your division try and do something to solve the situation, though? Think about the impact that this will have on the citizens. Kissing the asses of the populace isn't my job, nor do I intend on it ever being.
Oh, it's Machias.
Machias's dad. Oh wait,
Wow,
is it
that's
Machias's
Machias.
dad?
No.
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 It is this guy's not a character who appears in the Cold Steel games.
Okay.
I can, if you want, I can Quigley at him.
I think that's a good voice for him. Yeah. Do this guy as Quigley, and I can play. I'd like to play Mr. Grimwood because
Grim.
he looks
Yeah, I
very
figured.
Canadian to me.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
You four are dots.
Come again?
That's right. You're those pups that Sergey decided to adopt.
Pups, huh?
Huh? Hold on. That badge. You work for the CPD too?
Who I am isn't important to you. I imagine you're here to speak with Ian about something. A word of advice. Try not to waste his time.
Oh shit, I can see his attorney's badge.
Unlike you useless rookies, he's a busy man.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Get out of my way.
Hey shit, Dick. What's his problem?
He looked like a detective from one of the investigative divisions.
His ego is overbearing.
Glass is definitely in a greenhorn, that's for sure. You can tell by the weapon strapped to his left hip.
I have a weapon strapped to my left hip.
Seriously? I didn't even notice.
Were you able to notice it?
I'm able to notice anything around a man's hip.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah?
I detected it with my sensors.
It's a lamp. It's a fucking lance.
It's an entire lamp. It's a lamp. Just a table lamp, including the,
What do you call the top part of a shade?
lampshade.
The shade, yeah.
Yeah.
a specialized military-grade handgun, or so it seemed.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Wow. He has a gun.
You two are amazing.
That was nothing.
More importantly, should we not head inside and greet the lawyer?
Oh, right.
The bear.
I'd feel kind of bad bothering him if he's as busy as that man said, but let's go in and introduce ourselves.
Hello, we are newbies. Please give us information on the Mafia.
Forget something, detective? Oh, pardon me, I mistook you all for someone else. Welcome to the Grimwood Law Office. How can I help you today?
Oh,
You're evil.
No need to hold
That's-
back.
Katsui does not draw a face like that and then make them a good guy.
No need to hold back.
Don't-
If you have a question, ask away. Then
Are you
again,
evil?
oh
Yes.
goodness, yes. Who knows? Who can say? we're all, who knows what darkness lies within the hearts of man? Have a waffle. Then again, you four look quite young. Do you have questions about loans?
wait a minute. You're a lawyer and your name is Grimwood and you look like this. Yeah, you're evil.
I mean, we shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
By its
I'm glad-
cover, its title, and the contents within.
Yeah.
I'm glad you noticed that, Lloyd. I managed to pick up on the evil he's got there attached
Strapped
to
to
his
his
hip.
My,
hip.
sens-
Yeah.
my sensors detected it immediately.
Or
This is
perhaps,
bullshit. Like, you assumed that the cop had a gun. What's this guy got?
or perhaps you're looking for potential business partners? Come now,
You're
ask me
evil?
anything. It's an AMA in here.
No, sir. It's nothing like that.
This guy's got a lot of energy.
So this is the famous grizzly gum, is how I read that.
Oh, no.
I see the rumors are true.
Hold
Ugh.
on.
Hard eyes.
Now that I've taken a closer look, I can't help but feel as if I've seen you somewhere before, young man. Are you one of the kids that used to live in this neighborhood?
Whoa. You remember me? You're right. I lived in one of the apartment complexes here about 3 years ago. Allow me to properly introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Bannings.
You did live here. Yes, that explains why you look so familiar. Wait,
I spent a lot of time checking out the kids to see which one I should sell into indentured servitude.
Bannings? Then you're Guy Banning's younger brother?
Huh? Yeah, I am. You knew my brother then? You knew
his
you
brother?
Knew my dad?
More than just knew him, we stares wistfully
We?
into the distance. Ellie.
They.
Never mind.
Oh, shit.
I suppose you're here to discuss something important. Come on in. You can
Question.
fill me in on the details once we take a seat. Oh,
A question unanswered could be anything.
where are my manners? I'm Ian Grimwood, loner and oyer of this law firm.
Oh, thanks for showing us around your law firm.
I see. I was wondering when I would meet that special support section Sergey was telling me about. I actually read about you in the most recent issue of the Crossbell Times. You certainly showed diligence and spunk right out of the gate, didn't you? Spunk.
Sounds like our first job might have been a little exaggerated.
So, Guy's younger brother is a police officer now, too. Oh, how time flies. I can only assume this is Idios's will.
Mr. Grimwood, what sort of relationship did you have with my brother?
Relationship. Well, the same one you and I.
Yes! Gripping the side, gripping the armrest tighter.
Guy used to drop by. Guy
You're
used to
cutting
drop-
off the circulation of my arm!
Guy used to drop by occasionally to exchange information and other things with me. But as I'm sure you know, he was an incredibly talented detective. I'd wager he helped me far more than I was able to help him.
Hold on. Here's something we're missing here. Lloyd, your brother's also a detective?
The hell, man? Why didn't you tell us about him?
Sorry, guys. I guess it never really crossed my mind. Besides, Guy's not with us anymore.
Oh, that's tragic.
He was killed in the line of duty. About 3 years ago now.
Oh.
That explains why you moved away from the city for a while. My deepest and most sincere condolences.
My deepest condolences.
My deepest, hardest, thickest condolences.
my throbbing condolences.
My rapidly pounding condolences.
Believe it or not, I've conducted my own investigations into that particular incident. Sadly, any leads that may exist eluded me.
I see. Well, let's just forget about his case
Let's
for now.
just forget about his
It's not
package
what
for
we're
now. I mean, case!
Case! It's not why we're here. Mr. Grimwood, I've already laid out our case to you. If you have any information pertaining to Ravash and its activities, please tell us.
I've already laid it out for you. Laid.
Laid.
Ravash, that unsavory group is nothing but bad news. Illegal dealings with both the Empire and the Republic, the selling of stolen goods, mirror laundering, weapon trafficking, operating as the middleman for hired Jaegers, and that doesn't come close to scratching the surface of their crimes. However, no matter what sort of illegalities they've committed, the fact remains that they were able to take advantage of Crossbell's very unique situation.
Crossbell's unique situation?
What he means is, while trade and commerce have grown exponentially over the past few years, Crossbell's political foundation has begun to quickly deteriorate, right?
Well put. Crossbell and politics are currently in an extremely fragile state. Most politicians choose to align themselves with either Erebonia or Calvard, and are nothing more than greedy, power-hungry leeches. There's even a bill circulating within the Diet that cracks down on the Mafia, but it won't be approved. Too many Diet members are connected to Revash. Are you serious?
Unfortunately, he is. The number of Diet members tied to the Mafia is higher than I want to admit. That's probably the reason why the police can't touch them.
Sorry. Come on, move.
Reality truly can be cold and cruel. Does that mean that Revash can commit any crime they want with no repercussions?
No, it hasn't gotten to that point yet. If they don't control themselves, they would end up angering a majority of Crossbellans and our surrounding nations. Therefore, Revash has been treading a very thin line in order to avoid directly interfering with the citizenry's daily lives. And as long as they don't cross that line, the police can't lay a finger on them.
As long as they don't cross that bell.
You may wonder why they constantly look down on people. Well, that's your answer.
This can't be real.
Reality ain't so pretty. Behind the city's glamorous facade are shadows hell-bent on stirring up trouble.
Behind. Yes, I am curious as to how many classified police documents detail these activities.
Anyway, that's essentially all I know about Revash. However, I need to mention that the situation with the Mafia has taken a turn.
Really?
Could you explain?
Well, according to intel the CPD just received, a new faction strong enough to rival Revash has finally surfaced, and I don't doubt that strength.
A new faction? Surely it's not the Bracer Guild, right?
For all intents and purposes, the Bracer Guild is a positive establishment. This particular one I'm talking about, however, is less so. You see, there's a powerful organization that operates out of Calvard's eastern quarter, and it's already managed to worm its way into Crossbell.
What?
You're certain of this?
Yes. Previous rumors on this organization turned out to be true, so I have no reason to be skeptical now. They're called Heiyue. Just recently, a new commercial unit, registered under the name of Heiyue Trading Limited, opened for business in the Harbor District.
Heiyue?
With the Eastern name, I wonder if they have any techniques for breathing.
God.
This could potentially escalate to a brawl between two crime syndicates. That petty fight we saw between the street gangs would be nothing compared to that. The calm before the storm, if you will. So far, neither group has had the audacity to make their struggle public. However, I would be surprised if they weren't already battling each other behind closed doors, using a variety of methods. First Division seems to be keeping a close eye on the whole thing.
First Division?
So the man with the glasses who left right when we arrived was Ansem.
Yes, that was Detective Dudley from the First Division.
Dudley,
The
huh?
stream stalled for me at Detective Dud. And I was like, that cannot be his name.
Dud Grug! Coincidentally, he was asking me questions on the same topic.
Ah, a coincidence indeed.
Lloyd? Is there something bothering you? You went quiet all of a sudden.
Let me guess, you noticed something?
Yeah. I still need time to sort it all out in my head, though.
I love that Randy never notices anything. He's 100% here for the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grimwood. Without your help, we wouldn't have been able to find the lead we needed to put this case to bed.
That's so. I'm glad I was of assistance. Sergei
Yes.
has always been a tremendous help to me. So, from both a personal and a moral standpoint, I support your work
Personal.
100%.
Hundo P.
You ever run into any problems? You can always stop by my office and chat with me.
Ellie gets up and there's a perfect handprint, just or like a grip print in the
Yeah.
armrest.
I really, This is really gross, but I fully thought you were gonna say Ellie gets up and there's just a puddle.
No, she just has the horny grip on the couch. So what's our next course of action? Should we go back and sort through all the information we've gathered?
Good idea. But before we do that, now's the time to wrap up any unfinished business we still have to take care of. Besides, if what I'm thinking is the truth behind all these incidents, let's just say we're in for a bumpy ride, all right?
I appreciate the modesty, but your face is giving away your confidence. Anyhow, let's head back to the SSS building once we crossed everything off on our bucket list. Sound good?
Yes, it does. Let us make haste.
Well, luckily
Yeah,
I
no,
already-
there's a lot of intrigue in this opening chapter. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, no,
A lot more than find the lost cat.
Yeah.
With that.
I mean, there was that too.
Yeah, no, I really like I like every chapter in this game, but this pretty much just takes you straight into the story without faffing around. Shit, I had another thought, but I don't want to stall here, so I'll say it when I think of it. Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
We're going to the SSS,
Yeah, we're going back to the SSS, not straight there.
This is our area now.
That's right. The only way to defeat the gangs is to become them.
But who can imagine the police acting like a gang?
God. What's that?
A message, maybe?
Oh,
I got some errands to
Sergey
run.
ditched us.
The chief went out.
Who wants to bet that he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass?
Yeah.
We cannot rule out that possibility.
Perhaps, but think about it like this. It's a privilege to be given the chance to solve a case however we like, isn't it? That said, what's our plan? Now that Sergey went out for cigarettes and is never coming back. Should we hold a meeting to review this?
That's what they said happened to my brother.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, the sister-in-law is just like, yeah, he went out of town, and then you can see her like flushing your brother down the toilet like a goldfish.
There's a little
Oh,
arm hanging out of the toilet.
Is there a sister-in-law in this?
There is sister-in-law.
Is
Mo,
Lloyd...
you said you'd watch along with the first one.
I watched a bit of it. I feel like I missed the sister-in-law.
It was very brief.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm nervous.
Doesn't seem as bad as some other shit in this series, but
But still not nothing.
Oh no.
Let's get this meeting started then. First off, we should review all our info that's relevant to the case.
So I like this. You'll see this is a recurring mechanic where every chapter in this game is modeled like an investigation, and you build up to basically the case summation, which has a bunch of answer this correct to get BPs, which is actually a format I really like that makes it feel different.
The incident took place around midnight 5 days ago. Members of both the Saber Vipers and the Testaments were ambushed by an unknown assailant, possibly a group of assailants. However, the attacks occurred at two different locations in the city's downtown district.
I misread that previous line as he was attacked by an assailant, possibly a group of assailants.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're assailants.
That's how I read it at first, too. Here and here.
The Testament's member was attacked in the alleyway to the west.
Yeah, the Saber Vipers got messed up in front of Ignis, which is toward the east.
In other words, the attacks happened at opposite ends of the area.
Exactly. By doing so, it made it hard for both groups to learn what had happened to the other. After initial treatments in their respective bases weren't enough, the victims were sent to the hospital the next day.
Weren't the victims transported there in the same ambulance?
Yeah, I can only imagine how much of a shock that was to the medical staff on board. So, consequently, each group firmly believes that they were attacked by the other, which is what we confirmed today.
Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved. Unless both groups rehearsed their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for the attack in the other are pretty slim.
Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume that the attacks were the work of some third party.
All we can do now is consider all the possibilities and rule out the ones that don't seem feasible. But you already have an idea who that third party might be, don't you?
I do. Refuge and Company, the mafia that controls Crossbell's criminal underbelly. According to the intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to verify the credibility of that. However, let's assume that Refuge was responsible for both attacks and continue our conversation.
If that were the case, what was their motive?
Bingo. The answer to that is crucial. If we can't answer that, we're all the way back to square one.
So, comes down to motive. There's hardly any conflict of interest between the Mafia and the two gangs.
There must be a line that connects the three dots together, and once again, you already have an idea of what it is, don't you, Lloyd? Good boy, Lloyd.
Well,
Good boy.
I can't... Well, I can't say with absolute certainty, of course. I think there's one thing that connects these three factors.
Clear.
The only realistic possibility that comes to mind is the Heiyue.
Oh, right. Our grizzly friend mentioned them, didn't he?
That definitely feels like the most likely possibility for now. In that case, though, what about Heiyue connects these three?
In order to be connected, there has to be some sort of inevitability. For example, was it this connection with Heiyue that made the attacks against the two gangs unavoidable?
Yeah, that would explain some things.
Oh?
What's Cha thinking, bud?
Oh,
Well,
I wish I grabbed that in time. That's like a funny reaction.
yeah. Well, about that possibility Tio mentioned. What do you think Refuge would do if they found out that Heiyue was trying to establish a foothold in Crossbell?
A football in Crossbell.
A football!
Well, I'd imagine they'd look to expand their combat capabilities. Recruit more people and upgrade their weaponry, you know?
Refuge should have no problems getting new weapons, given their known smuggling operations. But how do they go about recruiting people?
Good question.
Normally, you'd hire Jaegers. But that's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the constant surveillance put on us by the neighboring countries. So, as long as the non-aggression pact stands, Ereboni and Calvard would never overlook the involvement of Jaegers. The two Diet factions representing them would likely react the same way too.
G blowing up.
Oh.
Lloyd, could the Mafia be...
Looking to recruit the gang members?
Hot-blooded and more or less disciplined. I can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city, short of maybe the police, but let's be realistic. Then again, they can't just barge in and... What? They can't just barge in and choose whoever they like now, can they?
Of course not. I mean, I can never see Wazy cooperating with the Mafia. Actually,
Looks at her
maybe.
notes. Is that really his name?
Wazy,
Well-
Wazzy, I don't know.
Well, does not seem like the type to bow down to authority either. He is unlikely to agree to working under the Mafia.
So, Refuge realizes this and plots to weaken the two gangs, intending to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. Hell, that must be it.
Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory. All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them.
Aw, look at you being all modest.
Good
Come over here,
boy.
let me give you a
Good boy.
little chin scratch.
You want a
Aw.
treat? You want a treat,
Starts-
boy?
Starts flapping
Yeah.
his foot against the floor rapidly.
Oh, you're such a good detective. I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth. It may only be a theory, but your reasoning was sound and logical.
You certainly proved that What?
Oh,
You
okay.
acing.
Yeah, I didn't see the end of that sentence, so I was very confused.
You certainly proved that you acing the detective exam was no fluke.
I also got confused because I thought she was talking about the exam we did as a side quest.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, wow, that's weird they changed that dialogue. I'm impressed. Wait, what is this sentence?
Thanks. It's decided. Our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think?
Those two?
Hey, you don't mean...
I do. Walled whales and Wazy Hemisphere. Leaders of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments.
The Testaments! Ah!
They must maybe even a triangle.
Where are those testaments?
Station Street, near where the construction materials are stored. Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn night. What do those cops think they're up to?
Oh.
Wait a minute,
What?
are they trying to get me into the
They're trying to get me
geofront?
into the geofront! Nice try, coppers. Is that?
It's probably Wazy.
Your last-
Yeah.
Yeah, the last train bound to Calvard? Yes, I believe it was.
Wazy?
Yeah. Good evening, Wald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree?
You bastard. So this is what that stupid ass invite was about. So those police punks went and set me up, huh?
That's correct, shoots him.
Fine. They saved me the trouble of looking for you myself. You want to fight? Because I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this.
You know I'm always up for a bit of late night wrestling.
I knew it. I knew it.
Of course I do. You just hear the barrel say.
But alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous.
What? Zip?
Oh, sorry. Did you also need to put a nail in your lower back?
Look, here they come.
Whoa.
I've already got a nail in my lower back. You know that. Oh, you punks again.
I'm
Sorry.
the punk.
Sorry to keep the two of you waiting.
Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. So, what's this fun anecdote you promised to share with us?
I'm not sure if fun is the right word, but you'll at least find it interesting.
Ellie's been writing a very compelling novel about the two of you.
Ready for me to
It's on my
start?
Wattpad.
Hold the phone. Anecdotes? Fun? What the hell are you two going on about?
My fanfiction.
You're such a simpleton.
What?
Surely you remember the incidents that occurred 5 nights ago? They're here to tell us who the culprit was, obviously.
But you're the cult. What?
Oh no, I am? Oh.
Oh, what an impressive deduction.
Impressive deduction. Wazy was the culprit.
I assume you already had your own suspicions? Well, at first I thought that one of my members may have gone a little cuckoo. But as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation. That goes for the Viper's side, too.
Chat, Orbital Wattpad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sadly, that's as far as my reasoning could take me.
Well, that simplifies the explanation a bit. Bald whales. I know there's still gaps in our theory. Still, would you listen to what we found so far?
Can I propose we like German up his first name and pronounce it like
Vald.
Vald?
Vald.
Just to kill that terrible alliteration.
Yeah.
Oh, so you want Vald Wales?
I think that's easier to. It's certainly better than walled whales, which sounds like banging your head against something twice.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Keep it short. Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in.
Such a good bit.
And that's what we've come to with the information on hand. Mind giving me your thoughts?
My, how unexpected. To think that we played right into the Mafia's hands.
Does that mean...
You agree with our theory?
But of course. After all, Ravash sent some of their agents to visit us recently. They asked us to work for them, promising the moon and stars for our service. Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and sent them on their merry way.
I thought as much.
That settles that side then.
What about you, Vald? Were you also tempted into collaboration with the Mafia?
Yeah, about a month ago. They were acting all high and mighty, so I decided to show them what real strength looked like. Sent them packing real fast. Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this. Wazy, I'm postponing our duel. First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs of those mobsters.
Wait, you can't postpone the duel.
Such a short temper.
Calm down. Acting recklessly will only lead to...
You really are a simpleton.
Say that again.
Presses up against him.
You simpleton.
Ellie just falls over.
Ellie just grabs onto Lloyd's arm like, oh!
Ellie,
know,
wake
purpose-
up! You missed the part where they started fucking.
I'm a prude in other ways. I know what sex is. Because sex is often involved in crimes. I learned about it in school.
I thought you said I learned about it in sex school.
Didn't I mention I'm a courtesan?
You know
Wait a
perfectly
minute, do you mean to tell me that prostitutes are illegal?
I'm
hope
dying.
You know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own. You'll be waltzing into the Mafia sights like a pig to slaughter. You have no chance.
Oh, shut it already. We don't know what'll happen till we try.
Maybe you could survive. But what about your poor little vipers? But catch what?
Oh, I read that as catch they the bullets they can with their teeth. And I was like, what the fuck?
Can they catch the bullets with their teeth?
I'm putting a curse on you by speaking in iambic pentameter.
What do you propose we do then, you bony wise ass?
Bone ass, bone ass.
Bone ass. Yeah. You really expect me to just sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that?
Swallow shame, men.
The light leaves her eyes.
Like that little anime, like her own, a ghost
Yeah.
that looks like her
Yeah.
fell from her mouth.
Of course I don't.
Oh?
Bees. It's likely just a handful of mafiosos were involved in this particular scheme. I say we give them a crash course in how us guys in the downtown district operate.
Please.
Come the final exam, they'll realize exactly who they're messing with.
Calm mess.
Writing.
I'll require help though, Wald.
You what? Hold on, you two. Whoa, this is getting a little...
Stop us.
It's getting
What are you-
intense, right?
What are you planning? If you do anything to break the public decency laws...
Oh, relax. You'll be playing the teacher's assistants after all. We're into roleplay.
Oh my
What?
god.
You're cute. Isn't it your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district? I'd claim that makes it your obligation to properly educate the Mafia into leaving everyone down there alone. For good. Down there. Wouldn't you agree?
Why is standing so
Well.
close to him?
What is he talking about? She's just looking back and forth between them.
I do not quite understand either. I am
14,
and what is this?
Sounds to me like he's just taking advantage of poor Lloyd.
Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory. Isn't it only natural to see this case through?
Only natural, only natural.
Her pencil breaks. Nice. Then.
Oh, we get the Ravash theme.
Hey, bada bing. It's too quiet around here.
I love that earlier they specified that, like, mafia guys snuck in here disguised as civilians, implying that, like, this is basically their uniform. They just dress like this all the time normally.
I don't want to ruin them, but I do want to point out these guys look like Walter recolors.
Yeah.
We went through all that effort, and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart.
Don't you worry. Those guys are doused in gasoline at this point. One small spark, and everything will be up in flames. Those morons won't even know what hit them.
Viper or Testament, doesn't matter which one. Soon as you see one, kick his ass.
And for your own sake, you better not get caught. Use a slingshot for a saber Viker and just bash one of those Testament guys from behind.
Got it.
Let the hunt begin, boys.
This is a cool theme. It's not what I'd expect from a mafia. I'm Lloyd Bannings.
Hey, it's me, Testament.
I even put on this temporary tattoo on my arm.
Ugh!
Shit.
One tiny blue bunny down.
Ha! What a pathetic piece of trash.
We don't got time to waste. How about you rough him up a little bit? Just to be sure not to kill him.
Business is business. Hope you don't hold a grudge against us.
As if I'd let you!
What?
What the hell? I'm a little surprised. I really didn't think we'd get you to fall for the bait this easily.
Who the hell is this guy?
Well, how the
Sailor
fuck?
Moon transformation.
If it were up to me, I'd be cuffing you and taking you down to headquarters already. But I'm not sure how the department would feel about using a sting operation as evidence.
So we're gonna kill you.
Don't tell me he's...
He's a cop?!
Wasey, I think.
Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper.
Dude, are you serious? How the hell did they fall for this?
Lloyd's prediction was impeccable.
Are you alright, Lloyd?
Just a little concussed.
Oh.
Putting that shock-absorbing pad under my hood did jack and shit.
That's
no.
a nail bat. I am dying.
I'm dying. I'm bleeding out of my ears. I'm hemorrhaging right now.
Oh no. Lloyd is dead.
Damn it. God.
If the boss finds out that we blew our cover like this...
Well then, gentlemen, that raises the question. What will be your next move? Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds. Or, would you prefer us to hunt you down? That may prove entertaining.
Chat. Are you alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I just took a pretty hard pounding from behind.
Ellie falls
Ellie
off the
dies.
roof.
Quick, split up!
Cheese it, boys!
Get back here!
Two of you come with me!
Huh? Well, wait! Crap!
What should we do, Lloyd?
Lloyd's gonna... I think this is picking who goes with Lloyd. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
Jenna with him.
Yeah, she's the best.
Help me out, Tio!
That's the
Ellie!
right split.
Randy! I'll leave the other group to you.
Roger.
Understood.
That's nice they let you pick.
Is this me? Damn it! Can't believe those little brats from the police are involved! We need to contact headquarters and request backup.
Hold on, we screwed up the plan big time. What if the boss gets a whiff of this?
It doesn't matter. Anyway, we should at least...
Did you think you could get away so easily?
About to get fucked up, bro.
What?
When'd they get here?
When you were standing around talking to each other.
These boys aren't going anywhere.
Yes, we have them surrounded. It's in Lloyd's and Tio's hands now. Let's run up on them.
chat. Wait, this is just Fade and Galav from Indigo. Jay!
Virgin cat.
Damn, those morons.
Don't got much of a choice now. We have to go from the back.
From the back. Go from the back.
Do you hear that echoing?
A valiant effort, but no dice.
How did you catch up?
Jump for it.
Ah, shit.
Broken.
Yeah. There's nowhere to run.
Much like moths to a flame.
Ah, I'm gonna have to use a different geofront entrance.
Your cute little game of hide and seek is over.
I think in the next game, you actually do find a geofront entrance around
God.
here, hilariously enough.
Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no?
We got guns. Look at you goddamn brats. Where do you get off being so cocky?
Now you'll see what happens when you force professionals to get serious. You got me statted. Better hope you live to regret it.
Sad.
Looks like they're itching for a fight. Don't think we have much other choice. I can continue to count on your support, can't I?
Funnily enough, I almost said the same thing. Let's do this.
I'm Tio.
Yeah, we actually get Wazy for this fight. There's very little guest party membering in this game, but this is one of them. These guys probably don't have any elemental Bazinga. I don't think I can quite get both of them from here, so I'll just pop them.
Pop 'em, boys!
Get 'em, boys.
Miss. Dodge.
Oh, damn it! I was like, I'll wait for him to move until he's close enough for me to... Alright. Nope.
This guy in the room!
What the fuck was that? Here I go. Punch. I'm surprised he's a martial artist. I wouldn't have expected that.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, yikes!
Oh. Why not use innocent art?
Oh, well, didn't need to double up on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you teared twice there.
I can't remember. Okay, this is the first game where it depends on your strength. In Sky, it heals a fixed amount, so I was checking to see if that was already the case here.
Ouch.
Die.
Hey, wait a minute. That's just the snake
That's-
cultist dash.
Wait a minute. Isn't that Rain Schwartz's move? Well, we gotta see Wazy's S-Craft. Oh, I guess we don't.
Oh, love him.
Get fucked, bitch. I don't get any experience points, thanks.
I don't need him.
Yeah.
You damn kid. Wait.
Oh. Whew, there were no pushovers, that's for sure.
That man is brandishing an Erebonian manufactured military-grade pistol. The latest model, I might add.
In all likelihood, it was smuggled across the border. And I must say, that was quite the performance you put on. What a marvelous performance, especially how you sold that fall.
Yeah. Well, your plan didn't give me much of a choice, did it?
Yeah, just, especially how you sold that fall. What? Blood pours out of
Sold?
here.
Soul takes the bat out, removes the bat, and he just fucking, his brains fall out of the back of his head.
Boy Loining's just having a strong. Call a ambulance.
Call a banulance.
I wasn't about to let anybody else be the bait and put themselves in harm's way.
I'm Reen Schwarzer.
Hi.
However, did you not volunteer yourself for an incredibly dangerous role too easily? I believe your attempt at earning the title of Zamuria's nicest man has gone too far.
Are you
Also,
kidding me? Have you seen my competition? I gotta go up against Reen Schwarzer.
He is a
Really?
war criminal.
That
I'm a
wasn't
cop.
my intention. Yeah.
Damn, you got me there.
That soft-hearted nature of yours is sure to cause problems in the future. Although, I don't necessarily find that part of you to be a turnoff.
Huh?
I was able to exact my revenge, and it was all thanks to your help. I look forward to any future alliances we may hold.
You cocky little... where do you get off running your mouths like that?
Now you've done it, you sons of bitches. From this day on, you've made an enemy of Ravash.
You damn rookies will rule the day. All of the Diet members are on our payroll. Don't you think you'll be getting away with this?
Is that what you think?
Kills him.
Yeah, I was like, man.
Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet. New plan! I'm gonna hang you dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags, then beat the absolute piss out of you. Piss.
Piss.
Hold on a minute!
One person tries to echo piss, no one else does.
Yeah.
No one's looking at him.
Hold on a minute!
The
already defenseless.
solid rich villainous laugh there, Mo.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just how I laugh.
They're already defenseless, there's no need.
Not to worry, you can leave the rest to us. Bold, try not to get too carried away, okay? These guys are professionals, after all. They could bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much.
Yeah.
Tish.
How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly little spat to ourselves? I doubt pros like yourselves would want your bosses to find out that you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of rookie cops, even while taking them seriously. Something no one should ever do with a new opponent in a Trails game.
Yeah.
Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well, would it?
Get bent, asshole. You'd be 2 hours under if we were taking this seriously.
That's Grace.
Ooh, what's this? Now, I'm no lawyer, but it's probably in your best interest to bow out.
No way. Oh, of course.
Grace?
What are you doing here?
Remember
Sure
me?
you am.
Here's my portrait in case you forgot who I am. I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few days. And, much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of information you've given me! Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation.
Why, you? No, that one's me.
You're just some bitch from a puny news agency. You think you could take Ravash on?
Well, our circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names. However, if you bad boys are caught pulling another stunt like this again, I can't promise that your group's going to be able to bail you out.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. We'll be going now. But if you don't keep your word, lady.
Don't worry your pretty little head about that. To be fair, you're the ones that should be worrying about keeping your promises. Wouldn't want to be in hot water, would we? Crossed the line again, and a little birdie told me the braces might come get ya.
Get Chaw.
Get shot.
I'm not gonna read it that way.
You don't have to. I'll just parenthetically add them.
Okay.
What?
Huh?
Please?
Just a little FYI, Arios was strongly considering taking over this case. Naturally, being the grand bracer he is, he was totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it to your guys' hands this time.
Is that true?
He's keeping tabs on us, huh?
That appears to be the case.
I don't know, they did pretty good for like their first fucking week in town.
No.
Oh, hell no! As if we'd ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Arios McLean. He knows my dad!
What?
There's no point staying in this dump any longer. We're out of here.
Bada
Bada bing.
Oh boy.
Arios is that divine blade of wind fellow, isn't he? I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the Mafia packing.
To hell with this shit. Screw it. Show's over, boys. Get your asses moving. We're leaving. Ass is moving. Ass is moving. Ass is moving.
There he goes.
I must say, I couldn't have done it without your help. Or would mission accomplished be more appropriate for you? You pig.
Yeah, I suppose so. Though, I guess our original mission was only to stop the initial fight. Anyway, you shouldn't have a reason to fight with Vald anymore, right?
What are you going on about now?
What?
Whether the Mafia is involved or not, it is not as though our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight.
Relations overnight. Relations overnight.
We are still going to view each other as a blight on our territory. That will not change.
Sure, there probably won't be another large conflict between us for a while. But our regular scuffles are bound to continue. No doubt about it.
Large between us.
Well, hold on now. Hold.
No.
If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time comes. Perhaps you could even join in on our amicable little disputes.
You should.
I'd welcome you in with loving arms. It's a good thing I'm standing over a drain.
I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest.
Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everyone.
You hear that?
Let's go.
Our crusade has ended. Let us withdraw.
We're turning into a fucking.
Yeah. Wait, are they supposed
Jaegers?
to be German?
German is the most Christian of languages.
What an incorrigible group of men.
Leave him be. Just a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it.
Hot-headed dude's head.
Hot dudes.
Yeah, this is just what is being transcribed into her journal. It's illegible. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
She's even like recreating the echo with different sizes of words.
Yeah.
It is a tome of madness. For once, you might be right.
No one may behold the Ellinomicon.
What are you doing? Hey, what are you writing in there, Mademoiselle Yowie? Didn't work out loud. I'll see myself out.
More importantly, we've successfully resolved our mission, and I have resolved this chapter of my book. Isn't that right, Lloyd?
I guess so.
Okay, do you want a treat?
But
No?
still, I can't shake the feeling that this was a hollow victory.
That discomfort probably stems from the fact that you rookies once again had to rely on someone else to finish the job. How is that? Did I
Nail it, nail it.
Nail it. Huh?
Don't let it get to you. There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you gonna get the full picture? Only once you've understood this can you truly call yourself a detective. Just like your brother.
Oh no.
What? You know my brother?
Hell
Well,
yes.
I think it's time for me to head on home now. I gotta go exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much work how much I work to keep my skin this flawless. Anyway, nighty night. Toodaloo buckaroo. Bum 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 ba dum bitch.
Your brother must have been one hell of a dude.
Judging from what I've heard, it sounds like he was a talented individual.
There aren't a whole lot of people that would outrank him when it comes to persistence and efficiency on the job. At any rate, our mission is accomplished. Let's return to the SSS building and give Chief Sergey our report. Hmm. I think I get the picture. I guess you guys did pretty okay for a bunch of rookies. You managed to put your heads together and scrape by one way or another. Yeah, that's a compliment, right?
Yeah.
Surely you must have caught a glimpse of it during this case. The thorny, problematic side of Crossbell.
The side of Crossbell that got canceled on Twitter.
Yeah. Well,
Yep, it's definitely a pain in the ass.
Crossbell's seedy underbelly, the cold, cruel reality made possible by the corruption of its leadership.
Aptly put.
but the CPD isn't filled to the brim with a bunch of losers, you know. While some idiots decide to trade dignity for bribes, most of our detectives have self-respect and work with a strict code of justice. However, they're often stopped by certain barriers. For example, the politicians who degrade themselves by making deals with the mafia for money and power. So how about it, Lloyd? Want to pack your bags, turn in your badge, and become a bracer?
You should.
No, sir.
You should.
These barriers are the reason the Special Support Section was established, right?
I don't
Oh.
think that deserved a realization, Aminata.
Protect civilians above all else. The Bracers Code is admirable, but it has its limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone. Smuggling and illegal arms dealing, the sale of stolen goods and mirror laundering, and the collusion of the mafia and officials. They're all problems that lie outside of the Guild's jurisdiction unless the Guild decides it doesn't.
He's got a point, unless he doesn't.
So even the supporting gauntlet still has its flaws unless it doesn't.
However, as police officers, we have the power to right these wrongs, despite the countless barriers that are standing in our way. The possibility of getting over them isn't zero.
It's trails
right.
from zero.
We as the SSS can create possibilities others can't for true change. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Yeah, but hopefully I'm not being too optimistic.
I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be. However, I agree that the possibility is never zero.
Take a look at this guy, would ya?
Look at this fucking guy.
Rolling with the head of a delinquent group, volunteering as bait to lure out the mafia. How can a guy look so calm and collected, but be so hot-blooded underneath it all?
I'm not really sure if hot-blooded is the right term. Still, working with everyone helped me realize something.
We're
What?
really horny.
While it's true that we're still inexperienced, as long as we stick together, no matter how high they may be, there isn't a single barrier we can't overcome.
Get out of my office.
Lloyd, I love these speeches you do.
I'm at a loss for words.
A bit too cheesy for my liking.
Oh, sorry. You don't have to laugh that hard. Although, I suppose I'm being too idealistic again, right? Well, I'm sure this won't be too bad. While it's true the idea of the SSS was initially met with opposition and resistance, you guys can use this division however you see fit. Sure, I might not be able to directly bail you out of trouble, but if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and tick off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and cover for you guys. Chief.
So you're going the laissez-faire route? Laissez-faire
Laissez-faire.
route, are you?
Jeez, get what you're gunning for, but aren't you being a bit too chill about this?
In other words, he is trying to evade any messes we may throw his way.
That's what's called veteran experience. Will the SSS become a pale imitation of the Bracer Guild? Or will it transform into something new entirely? Like a giant robot. I, for one, am gonna kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks.
Maybe I'm a little too close to the fireworks with this cigarette.
Eats it.
SNES explosion. Hey, there
Nice.
we go.
That was a really good
Hey!
first act. Woo woo.
That's the prologue. And a great place to
Yeah!
stop for tonight.
It is.
Yay!
Yeah, no, I like the intro to this game a lot.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, that's very solid, actually.
I'm also really on board with our horny Ellie bit, I gotta be honest.
God,
Very,
it's hilarious.
Really funny.
It got so much fodder this time. Oh, Lloyd, you and I are gonna have the same relationship I had with your brother.
Oh.
Ooh, woo.
Then she was
what's
acting
this?
normal.
The cracking of the wood frame in the sofa.
She just leaves a fake nail behind. Like, she just broke her false nails on it, like,
My favorite bit was what was it? The throbbing
Oh, yeah.
fucking- I don't remember what he said, but
Yeah, it was a noun that
was,
had nothing to do with anything.
yeah.
I almost
it
changed
was
my screen name
assistance
to
or
it.
something.
Nah, it was my Come on, chat, help us
It's
out.
like my
what
throbbing condolences or something.
Oh, yeah, condolences, that's what it was.
Throbbing condolence.
My pulsing, throbbing condolences for you. God. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out here and being party to this degeneracy. We'll be back next week, or we'll probably do it again.
I will
yeah.
not. I will not be here next week.
Okay. Well, most of us will be here. You guys have a good evening.
Yeah. Thanks for coming out, everyone. And hope to see you again next week, same time. Say goodbye to chat, everyone. Toodles.